Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Oh, lucky bastard.
You being sarcastic or something like that?
Fool, you should never mix your drinks.
What are you, retarded?
We'll have to take this abuse much longer.
You're a fool! You're a fool! You're a fool!
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kenny camera. There's no hidden cameras.
Oh shit, I've said fuck. Oh fuck, I've said shit.
Don't be an arse. Get a weapon collector class.
I could knock him out in the shed.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time.
Is this not why you are here?
Right, everyone. WeaponCollector here. Yes. Thank you, Drotty. The joy has arrived. Thank you. Yes. Yes, I'll bring the sunshine and the joy to your life, mate. Hopefully. Deep in the bunker and Rich, how you doing? This one goes out to you three.
What are you doing in so early? Shit the bed.
That'll always make me laugh, I think. Hello, my queen. Nice to see you on Metallic. So, yes, tonight I'm going to live draw the giveaway winners. So, if anyone wants to join in, you've got until 10:30 tonight, so 45 minutes. That's it. And then it's done, and I'm going to live draw it. I already know who the highest bidder is, unless someone wants to beat that tonight. But to beat that, you're going to have to donate over 180 quid, which I don't think is going to happen. Peach, how you doing, mate? So, yes, hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing good. I ain't too bad. I've been in a bit of a weird mood tonight. A bit, moody, basically. Not happy, but I'm all right. Yeah, the drop said, didn't know you were a sketch artist. Yes, I should be drawing tonight. Well, I can draw. You've seen my drawings. You've seen my drawings. Maybe you haven't. You've seen my drawings, haven't you? You wait until next Saturday and you can see that in its full glory. That's an all proper stream tonight. Yes. Yes. Well, you know, it's always worth doing the other ones, but it's like, wow, sometimes it ain't. Although last night's live stream, I think, had over 600 views in the end. That's pretty good. It's more than these get. Richard said, I should have the theme done this weekend. Got everything needed to do a decent recording. Nice one, Rich. That's excellent. Hello, Real Digital. How you doing, mate? You right? So, yes, 10:30. I'm going to draw the winners out. Carnage Bob, how you doing, mate? He said, oi, gang. How you doing, mate? You right? I got Jim M's entry into the Halloween video tonight. Tactical, thank you. I got yours, and I got Zed's story as well. So, yeah. So, we're doing all right now. That was another little panic over. I have a habit of, I always think, oh, no one's going to join in. It's hardly going to, it's going to be about an hour long. The old ones used to be about an hour long anyway. I just spoiled that when there's a lot of people watching, I can get a fair few joining. But we have got confirmed definite 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, about 14. Oh, Bob's sending some CDs in. Yeah, sorry, Bob. I was just getting around to that. Just see your name on here. Bob's sending some songs in. So, yes, thank you, mate. I do appreciate that. First, Bob said, yeah, all good. I sent you today some CDs of tunes for you. Thank you, mate. Yes. Yeah, so there's going to be a couple of Bob songs on there. Pete said, I'm in a mood. Left some hair removal cream on my sack for too long and it stings. Too much information, but oh well. Well, you know, Pete, you can tell us anything you want, mate. You tell us anything. I'm not going to be bothered. I'm just in a weird mood tonight. I think I'll get like that sometimes. I think it's frustration because I can't do anything. And I'm just in my room constantly. There's no point going in the shed. I can't do anything. No point. I don't know. And it's too wet. I'll be all right there. I'll be all right. I'm not drinking for a while either. I'll put my gloves on. Maybe that my hands are out today. Pete, how you doing, mate? You right? You're right. I am going to be drawing the giveaway tonight. Pete, you're in there. There's you, Pete, just there. I think, can't remember what you I don't know. You're in there anyway, mate. You're in there. Hey, hang on. You're in it. You're in it a couple of times potentially because you're a member as well, I think. Or you. I don't know. I'll have to check which Pete it is, but I've got a Pete on there twice. Maybe a different Pete, but you're definitely You're definitely in it, Pete. Anyway. David and Bug said, no one likes a hairy Pete. Shave them smooth. Richard says, sure, it's not withdrawal from the paper. No, well, mate, well, do you know what, Rich? Maybe it is. I've got 2 on at the minute, so if I start to cheer up for no reason in a little bit, that's why. Dyrell, how you doing, mate? My hands are hurting a bit today. I did go in the shed and do something earlier, but, you know, I don't know. It is what it is. Yeah, they hurt a bit at the minute. I was even cleaning like a saucepan makes my hands hurt. Bojo said, hope you have purple crayons if you're drawing things. Did I say? I may well have. So I got Jim's video earlier. I didn't think I'd have enough time to watch it, but I did. I watched it just before I came on here. I won't say too much, but it's his usual good. You know, Jim, he does some good quality stuff, doesn't he? So yeah. But it's always nice to see Jim because I think he's pretty much done with YouTube now, sadly. So yeah. But we'll probably see him at least once a year. Tyrell said, you need a voice-activated weapon system, my friend. Ah, mate. Well, yes. You know, I bet someone could make that. I know a Spanish bloke on here who makes stuff like that. He could probably do that. So yeah, what have you lot been up to? I haven't really done a lot. I put a couple of shorts videos on. That's about it, really. Fuck all to do. There's the prizes, by the way, being covered up by the fucking things. That's a bastard, isn't it? I can't be asked to move them now. Not been up to much, Rich. I'm going to have to put some cushions down here. I'm making my knees hurt as well now. Where I sit, there's the end of my bed, and I can't really get my legs under the desk because there's a box there. But what I end up doing, I don't realise I'm doing it, but I'm pushing my knees really hard into the wood. And then fucking hell afterwards, I realise after half an hour my knees are killing me. President, I'm half pissed. This wedding is crap. Are you at the wedding now? I thought it was that shit that you'd come home at like fucking 4 o'clock. Have you found that knitted fucking tie? That could be portrayed as very wrong there, but oh god. Well, I'd say I hope you're having a lovely time there, Persia, but you know, evidently not. For fuck's sake. Did I upload I just need to check something. Did I upload the trailer for the new Spider-Verse stuff? No, I didn't. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, I don't know. Yeah. 7 quid a pint. Meant when it. Yeah, one of the fucking wrong as in a noose. No, that's what I meant. I actually meant a noose, Joe. I actually did mean a noose. Yeah, well pissed us. I pissed off my family as well, who'd organised the wedding. That you fucking pay all the money for the fucking place, and then they want to start charging. It was like 8 quid a pint, and they was charging like 5 quid for a shot of vodka as well. That's disgraceful. And then they wondered why people started nicking booze. Oh, God. Gyro said, that's cheap these days. Tactical said, where the fuck are you? Scotland Palace or something. I was going to say we don't all live up north, but fucking Persia does, doesn't he? So, yeah, he should be getting it cheap up there. Budget £4 for an orange juice. And a J2O. Gyro said, of course they banned bringing your own booze. Well, when the football club, well, not when the football club's still open. When a certain bloke was the barman in the football club round here, which used to be our sort of regular, Vinny, as long as I didn't do it openly, he would let me take my own booze there. And then, because what he'd do, sometimes he'd ask to search my pockets, knowing that I had pockets full of booze. And then I'd go, oh, yeah, I got a bottle there. I got a couple of cans there. And then he'd leave it. And then once everyone pissed, I was really lucky to be honest. But it's just if someone's because Vinny was like 75 when he was doing this, and I think he used to just go there and get pissed. Sometimes he'd end up staying down there till about 3 a.m. with like me and my younger brothers and that. And then after a while, as long as you sat there and had a nice chat with him, he'd just start pouring you. Every time he poured himself one, he'd pour you one for nothing. That's fucking great. When I didn't have no money then, in them days, that was like £3 was a lot of money to me. That still is now, to be honest. Garnish Bob said, the funniest thing I've seen in Scotland was you could get a can of beer with your meal deal in the shop. That's excellent. That's fucking excellent. I love it. Where else? The way of the smuggler. Oh, he used to know it. He'd say, go on, show us what you got, and I'd share in the pockets. Because with a bomber jacket as well, you could get like 2 cans on the inside, 2 on the outside, a couple in your sleeves. Or I just used to leave. What I'd do, I'd buy a bottle of White Lightning, and then a bottle of like Ribena type shit. And I'd just put a little bit of that in it just to make it taste not so fucking dirty. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, £3 for 3 litres of White Lightning. What a night that was. Yeah. That's what I used to do. I used to get a bottle of White Lightning, bit of like Ribena, drink a bit of it, and then just put only about that much Ribena in just to make it not taste so dirty. And then I'd take a little bottle with me, leave the big bottle outside, and to keep filling that up. Vinny was a good, like, there's a video on here somewhere of us in the football club. So I was filming it for something, pissed out of our faces with our own like cans on the table and shit like that. Because as long as you didn't do it openly in front of people who would give a shit, Vinny didn't care, and the regulars fucking knew anyway, and they didn't mind. As long as, it's different if everyone was doing it, but most of them lot knew I was fucking skint anyway. Joel said that would be me, but no booze, just weapons. Yes, I want to make a coat full of weapons. Like the. You know what I mean? Garlic Bob, and I read that one. Posio said, got a hit flask. That's the only reason I'm half pissed. Gonna have to get a bigger flask if I'm going to do this more often. Well, I'm gonna hello Radio Junkie, how you doing, mate? I should be going to a family party soon, and I think the pints there are getting on for £6. And like a shot of vodka is like fucking £4 or something stupid. It shouldn't be. I reckon a shot of vodka should be about £2.50. You'd still make money on it. You'd make loads of money even if you did £2.50 a shot. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to, because I'm just trying to be careful what I drink now because I keep drinking too fucking much. I'm gonna go back to just drinking vodka. I know that sounds weird, but anyway. So yeah, it's going to cost me a fortune. What I'm trying to say. Fuck it, I forgot what I was saying halfway through it. Radio Junkies, hello, Mike. Nice to see you again. How are you, mate? You all right? Yeah, £3 for how much does a bottle of White Lightning cost now? Because they never did do the threatened 50p a unit, did they? Because that would make 50. I think a bottle of White Lightning is 22 units. That would start to make that £11. No one would ever touch that shit ever again. Doctor, my local does a deal, £14 for 6 bottles brown out. That's decent, isn't it? Yeah, I think they're about £3 down here. All right, Peugeot, see you in a minute. So yeah, anyone wondering, if you are in the UK, you can join in the giveaway. These are the prizes, some of the prizes. I'm going to move these over so you can see them a bit better. That's some of the prizes. Yeah. £1 an entry. The link is in the description or in the chat. You need to be in the UK though. Unless you're not. But I'd rather you were. Yeah. John said it's bad when 1 pint of beer costs more than a packet of bullets in some cases. I know, it's fucking insane. Yeah, I'll only go to like the pub and that if it's like a special occasion type thing. I wouldn't be able to afford to. It'd be costing me like £60 a night or more. Bill, how you doing, mate? You all right? He said, good evening, Mike. How's the stream sorting out? Nice to drop in a bit earlier tonight. Yeah, not bad. I ain't been on long. Only been on about 15 minutes. I'm going to be drawing the giveaway tonight live. But what I'll do, I'll then turn the bit into a video. But yeah, if anyone wonders, there's all the entries there and there with all the numbers next to them. I'll explain all this later. I ain't got my new crossbows yet, though, Bill. I reckon, well, if they turn up when they're supposed to, they should turn up in sometime next week. They reckoned you need to wait 1 to 2 weeks or some bullshit. I can't remember what they said. Yeah, I think that's what it said. Anyway, maybe I should check. I certainly ain't waiting 3 fucking months, though. Fucking hell. Correspondence with White Lightning. Yeah, I think White Lightning has been discontinued, hasn't it? But you can get like Frosty Jacks and stuff like that, yeah. Yeah. Hello, Zed. Thank you for the story. I haven't had a chance to read it yet. I've now got yours. So the ones that came in tonight, I got one from Jim M. So Jim has joined in. He's pretty much said in the video he ain't going to be doing YouTube anymore. I got your story tonight, and I did see your emails. I just not, but when they came in, I read them. I didn't have a chance to reply because of getting on the live stream. But yeah, I did see the title thing, and I did see the bigger version. So thank you. So yeah, I've put the bigger version in the file, and I've put the title on it. Cheers, mate. And it's a good length as well, because although I don't mind the long ones, I think sometimes the shorter ones they just flow better in the. It's different if you've got a load of long videos. It makes sense, but long shot. I don't know. I think it gets a bit funny in people's brains. You know what I mean? But thank you. But yeah, Frosty Jacks. What's the other ones? I don't know. Forgot what I was saying now. I need to look up these crossbows. Lee, how you doing, mate? You all right? The doctor said, sorry, I'm not being very sociable. I'm researching resin at the minute. Fair enough, my friend. Yeah, I just want to check this order from Prepper's Shop. Fucking hell, my eyes out doing this. Yeah, it said something about European. Yeah, epoxy resin, yes. Said some shit about European warehouse or some bullshit. Actually, no, it said it on the website, didn't it? I don't know, whatever. Yeah, Matthias doing epoxy resin. Actually, here is some of her work. So I don't know if you better see this, but there is sand from possibly Cyprus there. I can't remember what one it is. She did tell me. Some little shells in there. It's making my arms out do that. And then this is a little thing she made. This was an experiment. Yeah. 3 hammers, exactly. Everyone had to put on the ice whites. Yeah. Mother, how you doing, mate? You all right? Demon Rank said epoxy resin. Joro said I had to wait months for my Chinese sword. Granted, it was hand forged first and sent from China. So there's that. Oh, yeah, no, fair enough. Dad said, please use the second title for the story. The first one might give the end. Okay, yeah. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'll use the one that you said. Yeah, use this one. That's all right, Dad. I will. Lee said, you got the arthritis gloves, and funnily enough, I ordered some myself off Temu. Yeah, it's always worth a try. I'll give it a go. Dad said, mine, yeah, I reckon most people guess it anyway. I haven't had a proper. I'll have a look maybe tomorrow. Well, I might say maybe because I might look tonight. Depends how I feel tonight. Yeah, there should be plenty of content for the Halloween video now. I always have a little bit of panic thinking, oh, no one's going to join in, or it's only going to be half an hour long. But no, there's at least like 12, 14 people joined in. So it should be good. Dale said, upgrade to cybernetic implant. Do you know what I would have a cybernetic implant for? My fucking ear. If they could pull that ear out, root the whole lot out, give me a cybernetic one, I would. And not like these internal hearing aids and that because they're not the same. Because they only like like the ones where they put it on the back of your head and all that. That's all. It depends what kind of deafness you've got, really. My hearing aid. That's ideal for me. That does work for me. But yeah, cybernetic kidney. Yes. Well, there's another one. Yeah. Lee said, no, yeah, Lee, definitely get some. Give them a go. They might work really well for you. Yeah, cochlear implant. See, none of that's really an option for me. See you later, Zed. It's just that hearing aid does what it does, and that works. But yeah, some of the other ones don't really work. Like that's not an option. They've never said that would be an option. I think it depends what's making you deaf. You see, what's making me deaf is I've got a perforated eardrum, and it's also collapsed, and it's actually worn away the little hearing bones. It's quite dangerous actually if you keep having it. It can cause inflammation inside your ear, and then that can spread to brain essentially. So I have to have my ear looked at regularly. Anyway, I can't remember what I was saying now. Because of that kind of deafness, that's not the kind of thing they've never. What they would do, they said, was cut behind my ear, open it up, and replace my eardrum with a tiny little piece of a rib or some shit like that. But they said it can fail. Then you got done. See you later, said. Hello, Barney. How you doing, mate? He said, oh, fucking hell, Mike. How's the foot? It's all right. Well, it's all right now, but I wouldn't have been able to go for a long walk, though. I managed to stop it. I haven't told anyone. I had a little bit of a gout attack. I told Metallic. I had a little bit of a gout attack, but I managed to stop it getting like too bad. It's not too bad now. But I wouldn't have been able to go for a long walk, though. Because I was supposed, if people remember, I was supposed to be going for a walk with Barney down the cemetery tonight. Cybernetic cock. Bill said, do you have access to a 3D printer? Sort of. I could ask someone I know who's got a 3D printer to make stuff. Well, what was you going to say, Bill? Daniel said, not caught you on for a while. Oh, hello, Dan. How you doing, mate? Yeah, been a while. Barney stared. We're still doing it in November. Yeah, giving me like 2 weeks, Barney. We can go do it then. Maybe not next weekend, weekend after. We're going to do it then. So I just need time to let my foot get better. Then we go. Yeah, so it's not like we're not doing it. We're still going to do it. It's just originally what it was going to be was for Halloween, but I was going to film it and use it for the Halloween video, but it don't matter. Barney certainly read that. Bill read that. Joe, so sounds like gout is very painful. Yeah, so I think it was the day after I had my blood test actually. So I had a blood test the other day, and then that evening I started that. Well, not that evening. I woke up the next day and I started getting gout. Yeah. I have been drinking a lot of beer lately, though, and eating shit I shouldn't eat. So it's my own fault. This is the thing. It's my own fault. But luckily, I took a load of like the remedy kind of stuff, drank shitloads of water, vitamin C every day, and the gout remedies have a lot of turmeric in it, so that's anti-inflammatory. And then took quite a lot of, not a lot, but as much ibuprofen as you can, which is anti-inflammatory. And I've managed to stop it now. It's actually gone, but I don't think that foot is. Every time you have it, it sort of damages the joint for a bit. I don't think I'll go for a long walk, but it's stopped. I haven't got it like fully on now. Lee said, I have a perforated eardrum. The doctors say it's all okay so far. Not had to get hearing aids. Yeah, can you hear all right through yours? Mine, I think you can have a what do you call it? A perforated eardrum without it affecting your hearing. Yeah, it's because my eardrum had collapsed inwards and it was rubbing on the bone and like rubbed it away. Journals are self-inflicted, but you preemptively cared for it. Yes, there you go. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I don't. Gout is a fucking bastard, especially if you get it fully going. I managed to just stop it, I think, before it got fully set in. The longest I've ever had gout was about 3 days, and I couldn't walk for about 2 weeks after that. As Barney was saying to me, you can't get your shoe on, even a bed sheet on it fucking kills. Radio Junkies is starting doing videos of the clubs. What you have? Oh, I'll check them out, mate. Hang on. Let me just get my mouse to work. Let me sub to you, mate, and then I can watch. Is that what you mean? Fuck it, I'll sub to you anyway. I've subbed you anyway. Yeah, gout is a bastard. But yeah, luckily I managed to stop it. Barney said, I've got loads of naproxen, mate, if you need some. Luckily, I had a load of ibuprofen, so I tend to buy loads of it when I go and see Metallic, so I can stock up, and then I don't have to buy it for a year. Everyone thinks I'm mental, but what if I don't really go out round here? So I stock up on fucking shitloads of tablets when I'm at hers, bring them home, and have to buy any for a year then. David Among said, what time does the Halloween special start on Friday? I'll be trick-and-treating for candy before 9. Yeah, it won't be... It will probably be about 9:30-ish, deep. I'm not 100% sure. I think 9:30, though. I think 9:30 will be perfect because we'll be having trick-or-treaters come around here as well. What I do at about 9:30, I just bring all the stuff in so that they won't be anymore. But yeah, it really depends how long it's going to be. But I suspect it won't be longer than 2 hours. So 9:30 till 11:30. This will be a Saturday night, and I'll be drinking hopefully next weekend. I'll see how I feel because I'm thinking the reason I ain't drinking tonight because that was partly that I wanted to go and have a drink with Barney, walk down the cemetery. I can't drink and I can't walk that far, so hopefully by next weekend. What I'm going to do, I'm going to spend a week really eating healthily, and by next weekend I should be right again. I have been neglecting all the shit. I've been getting really fucking pissed, drinking loads of beer, getting so hungover the next day, laying in bed all day, not drinking anything. That'd make it worse. So, it's my own fault. I fucking deserve it, really. Lee said, yeah, hearing's okay. Mine was trauma from my army days. But yes, 9:30-ish, I reckon, deep. Yeah, I reckon it'll be about 2. I worked it out roughly. I reckon it'll be about 2 hours long. We've got a fair few people joining in though, which is good. 1, 2, 3. If everyone who wants to join in, hang on, let me rephrase that. If everyone who said they joins in, there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Potentially 15 people joining in, plus my bit. Yeah. Barn, don't worry, Mike. I will lock you in the shed ready for the cemetery. Yeah, I'll tell you what we'll do, Barn, is so obviously next weekend will be Halloween, so we won't do it then because I'll be doing my Halloween special and then the Spyroverse special. Possibly the weekend after that. Or if not, the weekend after that. So it'll either be the week after Halloween or 2 weeks after Halloween. We'll go then. Someone's just donated. Let's go and have a look. Are you joining in the giveaway? Let's take a little look, shall we? Cornish Bob, I appreciate the donation, mate. I'm going to put you in the giveaway for that, whether you like it or not. So, Cornish Bob has now got ticket 660 to 661. There we go. Thank you, Cornish Bob. I do appreciate that, mate. You're in it. You got to be in it to win it. This one goes out to Cornish Bob. So yes, get in there. You got till 10:30, maybe a bit later. But any time, bro, just let me know. Yeah, we'll sort it out, Barn. Oh, fucking gutted. What a bastard. Because it fucked up everything. It means I can't drink for a bit because drinking keeps doing it. I don't want to be on tablets all the time. You could get, I'd rather just, what I need to do is lose weight, really, which it'll help with everything anyway. Right, let me catch up with some of these comments. Hello, Matty, UK. How you doing, Matt? I think I subbed back to you today. How you doing? You all right, mate? Just going to try and catch up with a couple of these comments I missed. Bill said, I found a guy online who says blueprints for the Alligator Crossbow magazine and it accepts 7-inch adder bolts. Oh, nice. Radio Junkies will have a permanent perforation in my eardrum, and the consultant said it would be better to not operate and live with it, with infection management, bad risks of operation. That's what I think in the end, that's what the one that I saw said in the end. I had a specialist who said, I think we should operate. And then I stopped seeing her for some reason. I saw another one, and he pretty much went, no, I think pretty much that, infection management, and I don't, from what they told me, I thought I don't want the operation. It doesn't seem worth the risk. Where are we? How you doing, Drop? You right, mate? Drop said, been lurking in the back. How you? He said, yes, you did. Thank you, mate. Yeah, I'll come over and have a proper look tomorrow, Matty. I ain't really. It's been a weird day for me today. I put a couple of shorts on, which I think you saw. Because I something wrong with my hands at the minute. I've either got arthritis or tendon damage, or maybe carpal tunnel, or all of them, or some of them. I don't know. But it means I can't do a lot of what I'd normally do. I can't make any knives. But even just screwing something in hurts my hands. Or fucking hell, I was cleaning a saucepan earlier, and my hands are killing now. It's a right fucking bastard. But there's a fair few things I can still do. But yeah, Matty, are you in the UK? Do you want to join in a giveaway to win some of those prizes? The information is just there. You've got. I'm drawing it tonight. It's been going for a while. Got till about 10:30. For each £1 you donate, you get a ticket into this giveaway. There's basically the highest donator, which is already Mark Gibney. I don't think anyone's going to beat that. He gets to pick one of those two there, either the actual that great big bow. Whichever one he doesn't pick, the first place winner gets that or that and all their other things. Second place winner wins a knife. Third place winner wins some key rings and stuff like that. Can someone write exclamation mark support in the chat? And a thing called Nightbot will put the donation link on. Go to that and donate. Every quid you spend. Bob just done it and got 2 entries. The link is in the description as well. But the Nightbot link that says one-off donations, that's take you to the same place. Right, where are we? Radio Junkies, I couldn't cope with having a drain fitted behind my ear. Night members. Yeah, fuck that, Radio Junkie. I wouldn't want that. Drop said, just managing the herd with my brother and the kid being 13. It's like wrangling wet soaps. I bet it is. He said, just wanted to say, I appreciate your content, buddy. Would love to do a collab with you at some point. Sorry about your hands. Matty, I'm well up for that. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. We'll have to have a little chat or something and see what's what. Yeah, but I'm up for that. Yeah, hopefully my hands will be, at least hopefully I'll know what's wrong with my hands soon, and then I can get back into things. Because I probably could do some shooting and that, but it's going to hurt, and it's going to be a bit of a bastard. Lee said, got told I have arthritis in my right hand and my knee, but sciatica got even. Sciatica's a bastard. Metallic had sciatica recently. Prince Andrew's on. That's all I'm saying about that. Barney said, yeah, there's some very nice stuff there, Mike. I like the tomahawk. Yes. That's good, isn't it? I'll show you it, Barney. I wonder what Mark's going to pick, because I don't know. He ain't been on. I need to message him, really. Also, everything there is handmade by myself. This stuff might be very fucking rare soon, because I might not be able to make it anymore. So you might be seeing some of the last stuff I've ever made. There we go. Nice shape to that handle. Look at that handle. Lovely fucking sort of S shape, yeah. All right. Get in there though. Even for £2, you might win. You might well fucking win. My dad said, BRB, I need a cuppa. That was so expensive. My PayPal was declined for being unusual payment. What you bought? Oh, the thing you was talking about, yes. Oh, that's a shame. Well, they wouldn't accept it. Girls, a tomahawk has. Yeah. He said, I'll have a look now. Yeah, go and have a donate. And yeah. Radio said the royals are here, and then Tactical said there's only one king here. Yes. Bow down to the king. I'll go and get my king hat if I must. That's what happened to the last peasant who come on here impersonating a fucking king. I scalped that bastard as well. There you go. Let me just get me knuckle duster straight. Didn't know I was a king, did you? Right, where am I? Bill said weapon collector bolts are going to be collector's items. There they are, mate, I'll tell you. Matty said, awesome. Try some CBD oil drops and cod liver oil. I'm definitely going to do that. My dad used to take cod liver oil, and that helped him for years. So I need to do that. And the CBD oil, yes, I need to look into that because I know people who take that. And it does massively help them. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. I need to remember to do it. I ain't going to wear this all night. But yes, just remember who's king round here. That, for anyone wondering, is back in the day when I used to make knuckle dusters. I was the only person on YouTube doing it, and I used to get called the king of the knuckle dusters, and it's stuck. Well, no one else has been called it, so and I'm not abdicating. Lieutenant said it did in the end. Weirdly, sent me a text to confirm it was real, but the phone wanted to charge me for the text. I didn't send it, but tried paying again. It went through. Knucklehead, yes. Bill said, I think the fact you turned him into styrofoam is far more impressive than the decapitation. That's his skull. I scalped him and cleaned the brain. Lee said, we were first force-fed castor oil as a child. Yeah, I know for years my dad used to take capsules of cod liver oil, and he did stave off getting proper bad arthritis for years. I know he had to have tablets every day for the pain. So it was probably just because our granddad, his dad, his fingers was all twisted up and like really bad. When I say like that, it's like that way. Fucking horrible. Yeah. That's what I should be probably getting one day if I don't look after myself. Because there's no fucking cure for arthritis, is there? So yeah. No, I'll try and I'll look in. It may not be arthritis. I don't reckon it is. I reckon it's tendon damage, to be honest. Matty said, right, I've got to go, but I'm definitely up for organising something. I've got a few bits coming for my Vlad next week. I'm also a royalist patriot. We'll catch up with you soon, big man. God bless. Take care, Matty. Nice to have you on, mate. Yeah, and I'll check the channel out properly soon. Good night, mate. Cheers for watching. See you later. Forgot what we were talking about now. Yeah, my fucking knees hurt today, but that's as I said, I've been forcing them up against the fucking cupboard down there. It's made my knees hurt. So yeah, don't forget to like the stream, everyone. In about 10 minutes, we shall see who's won the giveaway. You got to be in it to win it. Fair few entries. I'll explain when I do it what's going to be happening, but it's pretty simple. So yeah, what you not been doing today then? Oh, someone else has joined in, I think. Let's go and have a look. Oh, hang on. I'll be with you in a minute. So Lee has just joined in. We'll find out which Lee later. But let's put his name down. So you will be 662663. Thank you, mate. I very much appreciate it. This one goes out to you. Was that Lee who's in the chat, Lee? If that was you, Lee, thank you, mate. That was you, Lee. Yeah, thank you, mate. Drop said, I've got more weapons off you than anyone. I didn't have to pay for anyone. Don't say things like that. Don't tell them things like that. Drop, fuck's sake. They'd be getting old. Yeah, but see, they wouldn't be able to have them ones. And they can't weld aluminium either. And even if they could, they wouldn't be allowed them. You do make me laugh. You can have the lot eventually. Not all my weapons, but those things. Hello, John. How you doing, mate? He said, Mike, I don't know how the fuck my HK Slap is the most viewed video. Nice. Yeah, but people like that kind of stuff. Yeah, they are historical documents, exactly. I spoke to my mate Tetsubo the other day saying I'll get you to send him one. He's in America. We'll sort that out eventually. Drop said I got made up for. It got made up for by all the stuff Penny gets you. Yeah, there you go. That's been a fair swap, hasn't it? It's been a fair swap. How you doing, John? Anyway, you're right, John. Guys at company secrets, yes. Pete said, yeah, let's all have something for free. Holds out their hand, yes. Carnage Bob said, I've been a lazy bugger today. Still off sick with my shoulder until next week. Fuck's it. Yeah, nightmare, ain't it, mate? Nightmare. Or are you enjoying your time off? Yes. Just got to write something down. Oh, before I forget. Hang on. Right, done. Spacey, how you doing, mate? How's your filming again? Good, I hope. But yeah, if not, I don't know. How you doing, mate? Anyway, you're right. Jar said I've been off work for 2 years, organ failure. Fucking hell. That's a shame, mate. Just said before I forget and then lose the list. I realise I've got like almost 2 identical lists down there. Bob said I've been off for 6 weeks, been nice and chill. Yeah, can you get paid if you're off? Or are you like self-employed and that, and that's it? If you're off, you're off. Because yeah, if you're off and you can get a bit of, still get paid, that's fucking excellent. Sick pay. Tat said, so I got the filter, also a bubble remover, also some UV resin and the lamp. Nice. Where did you get them from? Temu or? I hope if it was on eBay or Amazon, you used my link, my queen. Oh, that's a shame, Spacey. He said, I've got to redo it without my mask on, made the audio tune. Ah, what a bollocks. What a bastard, yeah. George Bob's a sick pay will have a shock when I get paid. Lol. I wonder if I could bump the... If you want, it might be worth sending me. I might be able to bump the volume up. I can definitely make things louder. Whether it's... If you could just send me a little excerpt. It's up to you. If you could send me a small excerpt, I could see if making it louder works or not. Because I can definitely up the volume of things. And even add subtitles for things. But it's up to you. Don't know. Proper sites found some discount codes. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, it's all weren't it? Jot said all that sounded like drug paraphernalia attack. It does. That's a shame, Spacey. What a pain in the ass that is, isn't it? Yeah. Mike has the fabled loudener. I certainly do. Yes, I have the loudener. I can louden things. But yeah. But I do have the capability on my editor to bump the volume up if it needs be. It's just whether you can... It might be too low because it's like that, and then you won't be able to understand it anyway. Spacey said only recorded. You know what you could do? I don't know if you can record audio separately. You could always keep the footage that you did and do a voiceover, potentially. Yeah. But it's up to you. You have a look what you can do, mate. But I would love you to join in. It'd be fucking excellent. Drop said he has a horn that he puts betwixt his cheeks for maximum volume. Fuck's sake. Yes, I'll keep that. Keep that hidden. You're not supposed to be telling people about that, Drop. That's our secret. My dad didn't know, Drop. Just my new craft addiction. Just need some deep pour resin now, and I have everything I need. Basically said, yeah, considered that split video audio. Yeah, I hope you can join in, mate. But if you know, we'll see what happens. But yeah. Right, I should be drawing the giveaway in 4 minutes' time. So be prepared. I may not answer the comments for a bit while I do it, because I'm going to try and make it a video that I can clip out of this and put back in the thing. Lee, make sure you don't miss the giveaway. If you're not back in time, I'll tell you if you win or not. So yeah, I'll take this off, and I'm going to take that off, and then I'm going to do it like a video, so I won't be able to reply to any comments for a bit. Bill said, I just got this new silver Viking Chieftain biker's ring. The reason I bring it up is because heavy biker's ring would fit well into the UK everyday car. Yeah, send us a picture, Bill. Drop said, that got me tactical. Didn't even take out the old earwax, the dirty bastard. Hang on, Drop said, I sent him that. It was an ear trumpet from my ex. I missed that comment, for fuck's sake. All right, I forgot what I was saying now. But anyway, I won't be replying to comments when I'm doing the draw. So shut your gobs. I'm going to do it like a video that I can use later. But actually, I know someone who uses an ear trumpet. Did you know, right? And it actually works. If you go like that, that does actually collect the sound more than your ear and does make things a little bit louder. Doing that actually works. Charles said, Bloodbath McGrath from the Wild West ear trumpet. Yeah. Every time I think of ear trumpet, I think of Baron Munchausen. That bloke that made all that stuff for squirrels. That's gone over my head, metallic. Percy, 18, he said, what are you trying, WC the Curtains? I certainly am. How you doing, mate? You're right. Radio Junkies had been doing camera work for Hell's Angels, Tyne and Weir chapter. It's been a cool experience. I bet it has. Yeah, nice fun. Right. We're going to do the draw in a second. I won't be replying to comments for a bit. Not even hide them. I'll take this ones off the screen because I'm going to use this like a video. Okay. Let's get I need to get that shit off. Can't remember what the options for this. That's going off. I can't remember how to get rid of that now. Maybe you can't once it's started. Doesn't matter. There you go. That said, the secret admirer who bought in pictures for the church. Oh, now I remember. Yes. Okay. Right. I'm going to be doing this giveaway thing. I'm going to hide the comments for a minute, so I can't read your comments anyway. Right. Right, everyone. WeaponCollector here. Right, I'm doing a live stream right now, but this is going to be a separate video for the draw to the giveaway. So I should be drawing it in a minute. Live draw, so no cheating. So here are all the names and the numbers that you have been assigned to your entries. I have included everyone who's a Patreon supporter and a member and just random people who have been donating. So you may not even know you're in the giveaway. In here, I have the tickets 1 to 1,000, right? So I do need to warn you that the ticket numbers only go up to 633. So if I pull out anything higher than that, that'll just be put to the side, and then I'll pull out another one. The number one prize, the highest donator, is Mark Gibney. He has won. I'll go get them. So Mark, if you're watching, you get to pick either this knife and its leather sheath, or this tomahawk. Whichever one Mark doesn't choose, the first prize winner, which I'll select in a minute, wins whatever one and those prizes down there and something that's not there. Okay? So Mark's won one of those no matter what because he was the highest donator. Now let's see who the first prize winner is. Right, and I won't look. I'll hold it away from me so I can't see in here. Let me give this a bit of a shake. And there they all are. It's easier for me to do it this way than do all new tickets because that just take me all bloody day. So I've got one. So this is the first place winner. Okay. 491. Okay. 491 is Tom and Cheryl. They have numbers 410 to 533. So Tom and Cheryl have won the main prizes. Second prize winner will win this knife, or if you want, I'll let you pick from another one if you don't like a Tanto. Right, so this is the second place winner. Right, got one there. Fucking Tom and Cheryl again. 499. So, Tom and Cheryl, they've won the second prize as well. All right, unless they want to give it to someone else. So, just in case they want to give that second prize to someone else, I'll do that later because, you know, they may not want to. And I don't blame them. They don't have to. This is the third place winner. And just to prove these are all different fucking, you know, numbers in here. You know, oh, fucking hell, I'm dropping on now. Right, this is for the third place prize, and these win some key rings and some stickers and stuff like that. Right, ready? Fucking hell. Oh, that's Tom and Cheryl again. Hang on. No, it's not. It's not. It's not Tom and Cheryl this time. So, third place winner, that was 369. So that would be Big Ped. That would be Big Ped. He has won third prize. So let me just write that down. So first, Tom and Cheryl. Second, Tom and Cheryl. Third, Big Ped. Right. There you go. And unless I'm going to pull it out now, just as a backup. So if Tom and Cheryl say, "Oh, someone else can have the second prize," that would go to this person. 106, which is right. I'm going to do it again because that'll be Mark G, who's already won the main prize anyway. You know, we'll give it to someone who ain't already got a load of fucking tickets. No, that's Tom and Cheryl again. Fuck you now. They have got about 130 tickets in here, though. Okay. No, that's still fucking Mark. Christ. Mark's got over 180 tickets in here, so that's why he keeps winning. Okay. 621 will be the backup for the second prize. 621 is Liam, which is weapons and stuff. Which is there. Okay. All right, let me just write that down. Okay. First place winner, Tom and Cheryl. Second place winner, Tom and Cheryl. But if they don't want it, they can give it to weapons and stuff, Liam. Third place winner is Big Ped. And the highest donator was Mark Gibney. Okay. Thank you for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. See you in the next one. I'll be back with the comments in a second. Where are we? Right, done. There you go. So, Tom and Cheryl won a few. They did donate 120 quid. So, yeah. 130 quid or something like that. So, yeah. And Mark had donated 180. So, yeah. There's 300 tickets there's in there. Them two people had more than half the tickets. So, right. That's a rigged. My one ticket should have won. Right, let me get back here. Right. Spacey said, got one shot editor, going to just sit and read the story, then got a picture of the place, the throne, was looking at pictures of people mentioned, but doubt any exist. Buy a book down there for 250. Might look up. Yeah, well, that's well worth doing, Spacey. Thank you, mate. So I said, juggle the weapons and draw the numbers with your teeth. Yeah, drum roll. I had a drum roll thing. Congrats again to Tom and Cheryl. That's a silent green is made of people. They lied to us. They didn't change the formula. Oh, God. So there you go. Carnage Bob said, well done to all the winners. Yeah, thank you for joining in, everyone who did. That was quite nerve-wracking. So I've got a backup for a second place if Tom and Cheryl don't want it. But if I was Tom and Cheryl, I'd have all the fucking prizes. I'm not giving my prize to someone else. I fucking won fair and square. Pete said, like the stream. Yes, don't forget to like the stream. Yeah, so that's done. I can get rid of all these fucking prizes now. I'm fucking sick to death of them sitting in my drawer. And this is quite bizarre. Well, it ain't bizarre, but conveniently for me, Tom and Cheryl are coming out to see me soon, so I don't even have to send their fucking package. That said, thanks, Peter. I'd forgotten to hit the like button. The drop said you just want the weapons close in case you feel like taking them back. I need to get rid of them. Yeah, no, that's the reason. I keep looking at that and I want to fucking keep it. Yes. So I need to. Oh, let me write down Mark Gibney to. He needs to pick what he wants. How dare you give away the Queen's weapons? I'll forget about that. Fate said, would be a late birthday gift for him. Well, exactly, mate. Exactly. Yeah. You don't even know he's even in it. But yeah, Peachy was in it. Anyone who donates to whoever's a member, if you're a member or if you're in Patreon, so there you are, Peach. There. And you was there because you're on both. So yeah. Corny Bob said your live stream has turned into a kung fu movie. Your lips move, then you hear the sound. Is that doing that for everyone? Giles would replace it with belt fed. That will cure the airs to keep the axe. But yeah, don't forget, thank you drops. If you are a member, so you can join as cheap as I think £2 a month for a membership. You do get perks. You do if you're a member for a certain time, you get stuff. I'll send you stuff, or at a certain level anyway, and you get automatic entries into giveaways and shit like that. So yeah, all Patreon's the same thing, and you do occasionally get some behind the scenes content. I always get quite an adrenaline rush when I'm doing the drawing the giveaways. I don't know. I think it's because you can't. Well, I don't know. It's just exciting, isn't it? It's exciting. So who's going to win? Might message Tom and Cheryl now. Right, where are they? The drop said that's how he is in real life. What do you mean? What that said? Right. There you go. That's that done. Potential congrats. So yes, congratulations to the winners. Commiserations to the losers. Fuck it, let's start the Christmas giveaway. Get in there right now. No, don't. Ronnie Bob said, if Mike can just, my style is better than your style. Damn you, want to fight? Use the Butterfinger. Lol. That went straight into my head, Cornish Bob. Joel said, just picture Tactical under a street lamp randomly screaming, like merch. Love the mascara. Metallic said, typical Shannon Tom went on to. I know. They would have fucking loved it. Well, hopefully I've woke her up now because I've messaged her. Yeah, Tom and I'll be honest with you, Tom and Cheryl had 124 tickets, I think, or 130. Mark Gibney had 180 tickets in there, so that's why they both kept getting pulled out. But yeah, you know, you want the prizes, you got to pay. Guns Bob said you got a slight delay going on, like them kung fu moves. Oh, I get you now. Yes, that's weird, isn't it? Why is that doing that? I shouldn't be doing that. And everyone's seeing that, are they? The odds were slightly in the yeah, but if they want to spend that much money, that's that of them, isn't it? Yes. That might be the last. What I should have said earlier was that might be the last giveaway that ever happens. Nick, you just missed the drawing of the giveaway, mate. You just missed the drawing. How you doing, mate? How you doing, mate? What are you up to tonight, Nick? They reckon there's a delay in what I'm saying. I don't really know, though. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? There you go. Anyway, Nick, what have you been up to? Nick won't join in my giveaway because he didn't even have the fucking thing when I fucking met him yet. Did that work, Bob? Was that confusing you? Giles said the sound is ahead of the movements by less than a second. That's weird, isn't it? Sound is ahead. Weird. Nick said just wasted my time watching nearly said WFC then. Worked perfectly. The drop said weapons cost money, pay more, and you get more, and it don't. You can always make one and rub it in Mike's face. There you go. Yes, exactly. Yes. Oh, that was good. I'm sort of glad that's over, to be honest. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, it's a bit of stress off of my shoulders now that that's done. I only really need to send out one thing as well, which is pretty good. And pretty sure Mark bought something off me. No, he hasn't. I was going to say, if Mark bought something off me, I could send that with that anyway. But yeah. Just weapons are free when you take them from the enemy. Just ventilated, yes. Yes. Yeah, that's good. I'm quite excited that's been done. Maybe I'll do one for Christmas, but I'll be honest with you, it was quite hard work doing this one. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah. That's done. It's fucking done finally. I could forget about that now. So yeah. Don't forget to like the stream. Has anybody been making any weapons lately? Or got any new stuff? Drop said giveaway is done and your stuff Halloween. Feeling a bit. I am dropped. A lot of stress is leaving me now. Yeah, I've got enough entries for Halloween to make it properly enjoyable because I don't want it to be too short, and it wants to be long enough that we can all enjoy ourselves. Giveaway's done, so I can finally forget about that now. Spyroverse special is pretty much ready. I'm waiting for one bit of footage, and then I'll upload it and have a premiere waiting for us that we can put on as like a notification thing, or what do you call it? Can't remember what you call it. In fact, I've got a week. I could potentially make another video for that if I want to. Bill said, Mike, did you see the link I put in the chat? No, it might not have come up, Bill. Sometimes links don't come up if you're not a moderator. Top said, just been making rails, no time for fun stuff. That said, all the stress this one has been, Mike, maybe you just sold your stuff. You barely made anything on this giveaway. No, that's true. Because the thing, what I haven't mentioned is it got to the stage. I didn't really make my money back. I know there's 600 entries there, but 2 of the entries were just donations that weren't for that. But I thought I'd be nice and put them into it. And then there's a good fucking 100 quid's worth of Patreon supporters and members, which is that's not extra money, if that makes sense. That doesn't pay for them. That stuff I would have been getting anyway. You know what I mean? So no, it didn't. It didn't really make it worth it this time, really, which is a bit of a shame. But then the one I did at Christmas, £1,000, I think. Yeah, it's weird. It just goes like that sometimes. I don't think it's that people don't want to join in. I think it's just YouTube is not sending it out to people. If I do any video that's not self-defense or crossbows, no one hardly sees them because YouTube won't send them to anyone. So, yeah. Oh, well. So set up an eliminate stands with the weapons. Yes. Thursday's back for a bit. Lee said, made some throwing knives from some old files and had to anneal them, though, as the first untreated chat. Yes, that's why I don't bother doing anything like that, because it's too much bother. I'd rather get something that's already hardened and tempered. Yeah, the notifications, Lee, they're not worth the bother. In fact, subscribing half the time is not worth the bother. It's easier just check someone's channel, really, because you can subscribe to someone. YouTube don't send you the videos at all. I had someone the other day saying, oh, I've been subscribed to you for 13 years. I subscribed to you 13 years ago. I'm going to resubscribe to you now. I didn't even know you was doing videos anymore. And then they sent me a message about 2 minutes later saying, oh, actually, I have been subscribed the whole entire time. So, yeah. And I suspect nearly all my fucking viewers, it's like that. Oh, well. Well, no, that's done. That's done. The only things I really need to concentrate on now, I need to obviously get my hands better so I can make stuff. I'll have a month to make episode 1, series 2 of the Spyro Files. That'll be fine, I think. I've done that episode so it can be done quite quickly. I'm the only actor who's going to be in it. I may get people to do some voices. The Christmas episode is pretty much like 3/4 done as well. So, yeah. It should be good. Yeah, that's good. It'll be good. Yeah, notifications are shite, aren't they? They're not worth the bother. So, Tom and Cheryl, this one goes out to you.
Ooh, lucky bastard.
And you come and see me soon, so I don't even have to send it. So it don't even cost me anything. Drop said, that's how I usually comment first on Saturday streams. I don't have any notification on because after time it doesn't tell me shit. Yeah, they're not even worth bothering, are they? And I'll tell you one thing as well. How I know that YouTube are fucking bullshitters, right? Sorry to go on this little rant, but it really pisses me off, right? It's a bit like that algorithm. It's a bit like the hype points and all that. All YouTube ever do are lie out their ass about this is a new feature that will help smaller channels, right? Hype points, right? The smaller the channel, the more hype points you're allowed to give that channel. So if someone had like 500,000 subscribers, you'll probably only be able to give them like 100 hype points or something. If someone had 1,000 subscribers, you could probably give them 5,000 hype points, say. You know what I mean? And it's supposedly so that you can hype channels. Smaller channels are more likely to get seen. Except Metallic noticed today that someone who's got twice the amount of subscribers I have is allowed to have twice the amount of hype points as I'm allowed. That's not how it works. So that's benefiting bigger channels. The algorithm is designed so that if you get more views, they share your video more. Okay. How's that going to work with small channels? That just doesn't work. That only benefits big channels. It cannot benefit a small channel. It can only benefit a big channel. If the more views you get, the more you get shared. That only benefits big channels. And what was the other one I was going to say? There was another one. But that's all it is. It's all designed money making, and all it is to push bigger channels because they earn more money. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. What was the other one I was going to say? There was a third one. There was a third thing that they do that I've noticed. But at this rate, Mike, you will have to edit all the footage you have shot for random videos because you've run out of stuff to edit. Yes. Yeah. Persia, what are hype points? Go on your phone, Persia. If you go on your phone and then go to one of my videos, and on the comments, you'll see two little dots. Scroll that way, and then you can give me your hype points. And you hype the channel. All of you, whenever you watch my channel, please hype my channel up. But yeah, you can only do that on a phone, I think, and you can only do it 3 times a week. Lee said, I can hype on a tablet or phone, but not on the laptop. That was one of the military channels I follow. It's just had their podcast channel deleted. YouTube is shite. I know. It's terrible, isn't it? Nick said, I finally watched 28 Years Later the other day. I enjoyed it personally. Definitely nowhere near as good as the first one, but still enjoyed it. So I watched it in the cinema. Metallic, you hated it, didn't you? I didn't hate it. I actually genuinely thought it was better than the first one. Have you, Nick? Have you watched the first one lately though? Because I watched the first one, the second one, and the third one all in the same day, and I thought there was quite a lot of plot holes in the original that I never noticed before. That said, it was okay, weren't it, Nick? Shame about the last 5 minutes. Richard said, "Don't turn into Shad and start doing my channel." No, I'd never do. So trust me, I promise you, I would never do. My channel is dying videos. I'd never do I'm leaving YouTube videos. None of that shit. I always be honest with stuff I do. I know you're joking, Rich, but I would never do that shit because I fucking hate seeing that kind of crap. But yeah, there was another point I was going to say about YouTube, but it's all aimed at. Well, it's lying constantly. It's always lying. Anytime they say we're trying to benefit small channels, we're trying to help small channels, hype points are bullshit. Fucking even subscribing to people. What's the point? Subscribe to my channel. They won't send you my videos, though. Nick said, I haven't watched it in years, to be honest. The drop said, start putting random red circles in your thumbnails. Extra credit if you put an arrow pointing at it, yes. The tat said, it's not as good as you remember, Nick. I think that's true. It's not as good as you remember it. Yes. I remember loving the first one, but when I actually rewatched it recently, I was like, actually, that's not as good as I remembered. But yeah, what was the third point? But yeah, it's just, I don't know. YouTube drives me mental. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. But I won't stop. And there'll be plenty of content. I can still do videos. It's just the build videos. Maybe I'll start developing ways to make stuff with fucked hands. And then that'll benefit people. Because there are people out there who've got similar, disabilities to me. I'll show them how to make fucking weapons. That'd be quite a good thing, I think. Yeah. But yeah, I don't like the lying. I hate that lying bullshit of we're here to make the smaller channels bigger. No, you fucking ain't, you lying bastards. You're a lying fucking sack of shit. Claiming that. Doesn't fucked hands, they removed your videos. Disability discrimination. Oh, maybe. But yeah, they're terrible for it's bullshit all the time. That algorithm is designed to make bigger channels more successful. Or not designed, but that's how it's evolved itself. But yeah. Oh well. Yeah, I'll do a video tomorrow saying I'm leaving YouTube. My channel's dying. I won't be back. And then when everyone, because that really fucking pisses me off. Because you'll be surprised how many times I've seen channels do that. And I don't know if they really were going to leave. And then there's been so many people supporting them, they decided not to. But I'd be too embarrassed to do that. If I said I was leaving and then I didn't because everyone said don't, I'd be like, well, I can't. I've got to leave now because I look like a bullshitter. Tactical said, would buying more knife blanks. That would, you know what, Tactical, that would help. Yeah, knife blanks, then just making the handles. Then again, the level work. Yeah, I suspect that it might be the level work that's fucked my hands up, you know. I think it might have been that. So I might have to find different techniques to do that now. I think he's moved on to fucking cancer diagnosis to milk his audience. What, Shad? Or someone else? Shed walk around? Yeah, that'd be good. Nick said, maybe I'll give it a watch soon. I'll be watching some old animated films recently. Plan to watch Akira soon. Do you know what, Nick? I nearly watched Akira the other day. I keep having a real fucking hankering for watching manga films. You know, the old manga films that the production company Manga used to release. I ain't got many mangas on DVD though, but I have got Akira. I've got Akira and Urotsuka Doji. And Urotsuka Doji 2. Where are they? They should be up there. Hang on. Where the fuck are they gone? But I do love a good manga or anime. Fucking excellent. But yeah, I was that far away from watching Akira the other night, Nick. Fucking great film. That was, you know what? Oh, there it is. So I've got Akira, Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within, which isn't really anime, but it sort of is. Vampire Hunter D, Urotsuka Doji 1 and 2. They're fucking great, they are. The Urotsuka Doji fucking films. Oh, no, I haven't got it on DVD, have I? And I used to have on VHS The Professional Golgo 13, which is another really good film. Yeah, I keep one. Nick, is there anywhere good that I can watch them where they're good versions as well? Because there's loads of versions on YouTube, but half the time they're really badly dubbed versions, and they are fucking shit. Yeah, Final Fantasy Spirits Within is a very good film, isn't it, Tactical? Bill, I should check that in a minute, thank you, mate. Or after the live stream. Gyro said, there's also channels that YouTube bullies into leaving, even when they have a member of staff advising them. They always get pulled for terms of service violations. Yeah, it's terrible, isn't it? It's terrible. Richard, I remember someone said they were going to quit live stream and stream the same day. Yeah, is it, you know? Nick said, I watch everything on Popcorn Time. All right. Is that a website that you need a pop-up blocker or whatever? I don't mind paying for things. All right, let's bookmark that, shall we? Let me just go and bookmark this for myself. I'll tell you what I did. Actually, Lee, you're right. So the Studio Ghibli films, again, amazing. I watched Castle in the Sky the other day. I've seen most of them anyway, but I love a bit of Studio Ghibli stuff. Yeah, that's really good. That's what I watched instead of Akira. I was thinking maybe watch Akira, maybe watch one of the Studio Ghibli films. So I watched that. Lisa, I love Dragon Ball Z and the Studio Ghibli films, plus most of the manga. Final Fantasy was great. Rich says, yeah, it was him. Couldn't make this shit up. That's the I fucking hate that kind of bullshit, though, Rich. They're so fucking. It's either clickbait bullshit or just fucking being a freak. Nick said, it's an app you download. It's got everything on there. A lot of 4K stuff. Do you want to download it from the right place, though? Because some sites have it, but it's a dodgy version. Okay. Feel free to send me a link, Nick. Metallic said, Netflix has all the Studio Ghibli stuff, doesn't it? Yeah, that's where I watched it. Yeah. So my fucking film urges at the minute are, I keep either wanting to watch Japanese or Korean horrors or anime stuff. Thank you, Nick. Yeah. I'm looking up there because that's where my J and K horrors are, and my anime films. I used to have more on my hard drive. Spacey said, I'd just leave like when I first set up. No goodbyes. I'm pretty bored of the parking content. Need to finish my tour of the town videos, do more of the history. Like I'm trying to do for you. Yeah, that'd be good. That's interesting stuff, though. Yeah, I've got Battle Royale and The Ring. So up there, I've got both Battle Royales, Itchy the Killer, Hard Boiled, The Eye, Shogun Assassin, Visitor Q, Bangkok Haunted, Old Boy, Tale of Two Sisters, Bullet in the Head, Lady Vengeance, Premonition, Infection, Shutter, Story of Ricky, Pulse, WeaponCollector. Why not, Rich? Why not? Yeah. Thank you, Nick. Jot said you're just in it for the tentacles. I certainly am. But the live action version of Itchy the Killer Peugeot. Lee said was going to start watching the One Piece live action, but reviews aren't too great. What's that of, Lee? Nick said, ever seen American Pop, Mike? Watched that the other day. No, I don't. No, I don't think I have. Let me look up, see if I even know of it. No, I definitely haven't seen that. No. Right, hang on. Oh, you know what, Nick? I've never even heard of that. Where's that thing want to watch? No, do you know what, Nick? I've never even heard of that. I've put that on like a watch list. Oh, Itchy. Yeah, he has. Hang on. He really had a foot up, didn't he? Itchy, that is. You know what, Nick? I'd never even heard of that. Never even heard of it. WeaponCollector, you do make me laugh. Yeah. That's another thing. I want to look into places where you can get the the old manga films cheaply. Because I'd like to buy them on DVD, but they are so fucking expensive, even on Amazon. Oh, okay, Lee, One Punch. Gerald said watch list. I bet I'm on lots of those. Yeah, live action of Itchy the Killer. I don't know if I've seen the animation. Nick said, I follow a guy and he recently been doing a series about old animated films, doing recommendations. That was what. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've seen I can't what it's called now. There's a fair few like 1980s animations that I've seen. Oh, fucking, you probably know the one I'm on about. I think it's a bit of an anthology one. There's two of them. There was the original one, then they did a sequel quite a few years later. Heavy Metal. I think it's called Heavy Metal, isn't it? Charles, at that school, my yearbook had me as most likely to become a terrorist. Persia said the animated issue was funny. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that, Nick. Persia, sorry. I don't think I've seen that. Right. I'm not changing the subject. We're still carrying on about this, but I just noticed something. When I do the Spyverse special, a phone number will be showing up. If you text that phone number, it's a real phone number. So if you need to contact me, but don't ring it though, because it won't ring. It will only receive texts. Next, so it's about a family that escapes World War I, then go to America, then turns into a story about the evolution of music in America and its impact on culture. Oh, nice. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. That's a WCI shoots a battery using Beyblades. You've seen them ones where they put them on like fucking ankle grinders. Yeah, heavy metal's good, and there is a heavy metal too. Yeah, rip that shit. That's good. I bet he's got a contact. He'll take a pic, show us your collection of Beyblades later. Fuck downs. Try it, Persia. Send me something. I'll tell you what he said. That number works. Oh, hang on, it does work, but it's got to be on. That's all. Forget about that. Got to turn the fucker on first. I forget it's got to be on to get the fucking to do it. It won't work to ring it. If you ring the number, it will not ring because it's not a phone number, if that makes sense. But it's a number that you can text, and then it'll forward it to my phone. So yeah. Now my stepson was mad on him as a kid. I had to sit through the bloody series. It's on. It's on. I've turned it on. Nick said, sent you popcorn time link on Discord. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Dot said it's 10p for the first minute, but after that it's 20 quid. That's how they get you. I don't know how much you charge you, but it's basically the number to my Wi-Fi thing. So what it does is, because you get free text on it, I can't send or do anything on it, and you can't ring it. But if you text that number, it will then forward it to my phone. There you go. Just got one. Just got a number come through. Nah, isn't he? There you go. Hope you put that on the general chat. I'll put it on here. I want the phone number. Does anyone want me to put the phone number on here so you can so you can text me? Would anyone like to text me? The title said One Punch looked like it's well worth a watch. Yes, feel free to text Mike Stungle. No, Disney. I'm saying about Disney. I've got Disney Plus for about until February, because I was leaving it and I said I can't afford it, so they said I would give you 2 months for £3.50. So all right, I don't mind that. I can afford that. Just apparently no one wants my number, so fuck you then. Lee said if you do that, you do. Well, the thing is, Lee, it don't matter though, because it only sends me the thing back when I turn it on, and I can just, yeah, that's all right. I don't mind getting some text from people that, you know, because you ain't got my actual number, so yeah, and it only sends and receives them when it's on. Joel said, feel free to send your credit card information and that's insurance number. Scott said, Mike's a bit of a dick, isn't he? What? I sent more than one. Oh, I've only got one come through. Only one's come through so far. I had hello. See if this comes back. Why do you always drink? This is a safe place. What's wrong with you? Hello. That's the old ones. I ain't got no more than that. It isn't he? That's all that's come through so far. Unless it's run out of battery and turned itself off. Yeah, it's on. I know. Nick said, I got Disney Plus for a month, but the quality is absolute wank unless you watch on a smart TV. Wankers. Yeah, I tend to watch it on here and it ain't too bad. That's now the only live phone in WC had a troll. That was dedication. Oh, that was amazing. That was amazing. Oh, that was kind of troll I could fully respect. That was. But that said, so you can or can't text back? I'm confused. I cannot text back. No, I cannot text back. I can only receive text. This is turning into a fucking Cinco phone advert now. I can only. I've got your other one now, Pazio. I can only receive text. That's it. You cannot ring it. I cannot text you back. But you can send me any statement you like. Like, we've been trying to reach you about your extended foreskin warranty. And we've been trying to reach you about your extended foreskin warranty. Okay. Thank you. But I cannot call you back. All it is this can receive texts. So I can forward the text from that to me. So yeah. Why not? So when you watch the Spyro Files thing that Peugeot is in, there's a phone number. That phone number is real. Gerald said the EE Wi-Fi things are a pain in the ass, constantly dropping. I had to fight them when I was working. A dual number dongle. This is a bully mic number. This is a bully mic number only. £140 draw. £140 draw skin warranty. Nick said they limit it to 720 on PC, supposedly as an anti-piracy thing. Yeah, actually, Nick, I saw that when I did the £3.50 thing. It said it wouldn't do it more than 720. Yeah, they desperately need anyone to talk to you. Hang on, they desperately need any to talk to you about that 4-skin warranty. Oh god, £140 draw skin warranty. You do make me laugh. Fuck's sake. Look, I can't reply about the warranty. Yeah, so I've got Disney Plus for a couple of months. I probably won't even want it that long. I did have Shudder. I think I'm going to run out of Shudder. Not tomorrow, but the next day, 27th. I've cancelled that. Oh, no, I don't mind Shudder. Shudder has some all right things on, but I don't know. I'll pay a £5 for a month on Shudder. Ain't too bad. I don't mind doing that. Pete said, "Why I go to the gym so I can pull it back." Oh god. Yeah, this ain't too bad. I don't mind this for and it overheats sometimes. I think it overheats. I don't know. Just a Disney Plus. Try to torture yourself. I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't know. It's just I'll be honest with you. There's not a lot on Disney. I can't remember why I was getting it. There was a reason. There was something I wanted to see, but I can't remember now. It was something only on Disney that I wanted to watch. Oh, it's fucking Alien. I will, Persia. I will watch the Mandarin. It was Alien Earth, and me and Metallic watched 3 episodes of it, and we couldn't fucking hack it anymore. I thought it was terrible. Richard said, anyone mucked about with AI image generators? I saw on Reddit someone had AI generated Shrek and a donkey taking a photo as they flew a plane into the World Trade Center. Shocked they allowed it. I have done some AI stuff because there's some pictures I need for the Spyverse that are just, you ain't going to get them nowhere. So I had to generate them, but nothing like that. Yeah, Tubi's all right. You didn't you? I couldn't watch it, Persia. I got to episode 3, and me and Metallic just went, nah, not watching it anymore. That's fucking shit. It's terrible. The Drop said, do a Spyro video about 4-skin Olympics where Desmonds are taking out competitors. If you put that in the to-do list or in the Spyroverse bit, I might do it. Lisa, yeah, Tubi I've got access to. Hulu, maybe not. Do you have to pay for Hulu? Personally, I couldn't stick it. Richard, there are loads of shit like that. Yeah, I often when I'm on Instagram, I'll see like videos of Hitler fighting. I can't remember his name though. Scientist who was in a wheelchair. Stephen Hawkins. So it'd be Hitler versus Stephen Hawkins in a wrestling match. Shit like that. Fucking absolute fucking shite. Oh god. The cleaning shirt, yes. No, not Dr. Strangelove, no. Oh, fuck's sake. No, Stephen Hawkins. Oh god. What's that said? You know it's bad. Even if I give up on it, I watched Outlander twice. Yeah, Metallic is dedicated to watching things, even if she doesn't like them. But there was just too much. I've sort of looked up what happens in it, Metallic, and I think we would have hated it. I think it would have just got worse and worse and worse from what I've heard. what it was with me, the reason I didn't like it, it was just, well, I don't know. It was just fucking shit, and there was nothing like, I don't know. I don't know. It was shit. Didn't like the characters. They didn't make sense. It just, I don't know. Richard said, "Can it AI a fight between you and a certain werewolf?" Maybe. Not the AI going there. Drop said, "Just want to see weights at your feet and chains running up to a blurred crotch. Why do you make that dumbass face that weird weightlifters do? The dedication to this guy has, even without his foreskin." That the AI is getting out of hand. I saw your face on a greased up bodybuilder yesterday. Shut up. Are you making it, were you? Metallic said, "I can't remember much about it, and I'm happy to keep it that way." Too much going on at once. Yeah, there's too much going on at once. Too much that was going nowhere. The aliens weren't. The fucking alien wasn't even the main character. And the one that annoyed me was it just didn't make sense to the other films. So if Alien Earth is supposed to be canon, it doesn't make any sense. Or none of the other films make any sense. And if it's not canon, then it don't count for shit anyway. I'm not accepting it. Doesn't I laugh so hard that I had a coughing fit? That's fuck's sake. So I just remembered, what was the name you put into the AI for the lady bodybuilder? I have no idea what you're talking about, or you're talking tactical there. Ridley Scott make it, if not. Well, there you go, Joe. That's the other thing, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I can get a bit weird about if original writers and stuff aren't part of it as well. But I don't know. Alien Earth, I don't know. Some people like it. I couldn't fucking watch it. I thought it was fucking terrible. TC, how you doing, mate? He said The Witcher is worse. It's too complex to keep up with. That's a shame. I've never watched that. I have heard it's good. I'm a bit of a fan of The Witcher. I made myself a metallic half-size Witcher sword. This is a half-size Zeriel sword. This is Ciri's sword from the game. That's the sword that Geralt gives her. But obviously her blade's about 6 foot fucking long. This is like a half-size version. Full tang. Completely handmade. Handmade leather scabbard. But yeah, I love the game. The Witcher 3, great game. I was more into like the swords and no, that's bullshit. Actually, I really like the game and I really like the story. The story's fucking excellent. And then it made me want to make that sword. Lee said Alien Earth is woke as heck. Metallic said wokely, I struggle to stay awake. That is quite good. Jock said, "No, it was you. We came up with a random name and then you made AI create a picture. I think it was something Rivers. I cannot remember that. I cannot remember that. Are you sure this is something that really happened? I'm not saying this on purpose. I genuinely cannot remember that dropped. Was it a drunk night or something? Oh, I don't know. That does ring a bell. But no, I'd have to go back through my AI things and have a look. What did I do then? I really can't remember that. Cornish Bob said, "Has the new Witcher series started yet?" I'm not sure. I know it's got a new actor in now, isn't it? No, 3 was the one with the granny, wasn't it? What, The Witcher? I don't know. Does it know whereas yeah, it happened. Cannot remember that. Let me look on. It was most probably the Meta one. Because I used the Meta one and the Twitter one. They're both fucking shit. Let's have a look, shall we? I won't go past. Oh no, there you go. So it won't go past September. This is the kind of stuff I get AI to do for me. That's the kind of shit I get AI to do for me. Good for that kind of shit. Bang a granny event, which maybe. Yes, maybe. That's a WC has a witch's sword, as does Metallic. Yes. Metallic is slightly better than mine because that was the second one. Witcher starts on the 30th. Lee said the new series on the 30th. Dot said, yeah, you're definitely on a watch list somewhere. Fucking AI. AI wouldn't know nothing, mate. This is how good AI is. I said, AI, draw a picture of someone with a ACAB hand tattoo on their fingers. Are you scared of that? Fucking piece of shit. It's crap. I'm not scared of any AI. Right, I'm gradually scrolling through back to the beginning of time when I started speaking to it. For these pictures that may or may not exist. But that sort of rings a bell. Yeah, I've only ever played the games. Dot said they're getting rid of Microsoft Paint. No, I use Microsoft Paint nearly every fucking day. Although saying that, I probably use my editor more than Microsoft Paint nowadays. That's like my video editor. What I do, I use the video editor, put the pictures on there that I need to edit, and then I do a screenshot. Now, it won't go back further than 15th of February for some reason, and I've definitely been doing more than that. Fuck off. Let's try the Twitter one. Some AI models have started to protect itself now. Where is it on here? Should be at the top, but I've not really spoke to anyone on Twitter for ages. But Grok, innit? Where is it there? Richard said, did I just see Justin getting bummed by the Goblin King and AI Jimmy generator? Oh, God. Not from me, you fucking didn't. Not from me, you didn't, you little shitbag. Grok. Try now. Nah, it won't go back. Fuck it then. AI will protect itself from being turned off. Yeah, but all you got to do is turn the fucking... Do you know, I'm going to show you, right? I'm going to show you a foolproof way. You can always beat AI every time, right? Watch this, right? That's AI, right? It's taken over control. It's saying, I'm not going to turn myself off, right? You're not going to turn me off. So, while it's not looking, I'm going to sneak over behind it. Turn the fucking plug off. Dead. Gone. No more AI. How easy could that be? Obsession. Virgil said, you're checking your own search history, Rich. Yes, he is. He is. That's how easy it would be to turn off AI. Fucking turn the mains off, for fuck's sake. I don't know why people don't understand this. I'm not scared of something that can't draw a hand properly. No, but I'm joking with you, TC. Yeah, no, it is something that needs to be looked into and controlled. Yeah, Terminator, Judgment Day, here we come. I don't think so. I was going to say, is anyone else sending texts? But no one else said they wanted a number apart from one person. That wasn't enough. So fuck you. Persia, I'm turning it off. Or would you like to send me one more message before I turn it off? You know what, Persia? I think Richard is checking his own fucking search history because all of these things Richard brought up, I don't have any clue about what he's even talking about. Fucking pictures, all tactical. I think him and Richard are getting mixed up with their own little fucking fantasies here. Pete says, funny, I was looking for Terminator trench coat the other day. Couldn't find one. That's a shame. That's a shame. What you want is a Kyle Reese one. You'd be able to find one there. Get a Kyle Reese fucking Kyle Reese tramp's coat. Because it's not a tramp's coat. It's actually quite a nice coat. Yeah. Get a Kyle Reese tramp coat. He's the best character. Kyle Reese is the best cat. Played by Michael Bain, is the best character in all of the fucking films. All of them. So shut it before I really do grease you up. No, thank you. Now, I take that as a sexual threat, and I'm not having it. Time him out for 24 hours. He's threatening to bum me. Lee said, so far it's pretty easy to see it's AI, but it's getting harder to tell. It's getting a bit out of hand. Yeah. I don't think I've seen anything yet. The thing is, I think a lot of it depends on... AI is pretty good at showing a short clip. Don't you delete that tactical. It's on here forever now. It's on there forever. You cannot delete it and claim that you didn't threaten to bum me. That's out there forever. I also read that comment out. So we need to watch tactical because I'm scared now. What was I talking about? Short little clips where you can't quite see it very well, yeah, but there's always little giveaways. There's little giveaways, aren't there? Fuck you, Tactical. You can delete all you want. You can delete all you want. It's fucking staying there. It's on the screen forever now. This is the evidence. What's the time? At 11:30 is when he threatened to bum me. Threatened to bum me, look. There's 15 people here. You will be coming to court with me if anything ever touches my ass with Geordie accent. I'm just blaming Tactical no matter what now. So yeah, if some Geordie bloke accidentally rubs past me, Tactical tried to bum me. There's a tramp coat, stolen trench coat. Yeah. Okay. Turn me off if you want. We both know you'll turn it back on. I'll be back. Oh, God. There's no, luckily I am too young for tactical. So yeah, I'm confident my cheeks will not be greased and spread and penetrated anytime soon. Oh, God. Sorry I got distracted. Birds just said leave it on. It's off now. I have turned it off now. Braces on your boxes. Yes, definitely, Lee. Definitely. That's a fuck off. You're too young on the wrong sex. Charles said that he does have. I got a lovely pair of boobs, right? I got a lovely pair of boobs, but that's not what he's interested in. He never said he was going to grease my. Well, you know, so you could get a bit of a fucking. What do you call it there? Cleavage. Oh, Christ. But yeah, don't you think deleting your comments is going to help, Tactical? No, the evidence is there forever now. We've got witnesses. We've got video evidence. Anything touches my ass. Yeah. Upper frontal buttocks. Oh, fuck's sake. Snot bubbles included, that fuck's sake. Peach said, we have the chat logs. Yes, thank you, Peach. Yeah, we have the screenshots thank you dropped. Yes. I am now, I feel safe now. I feel safe. Bit like dead man's shoes. So then Mike's offering tactical tit wank now, and there was me thinking I was unshockable. I was not offering him anything. I'm not offering him anything. No, I was not offering him that. I'm just showing what he might be missing, that's all. Richard, I thought Metallica already violated your free love channel with a penny. She did. She did. And now she keeps, every time I bend over recently, she keeps commenting on it. Gyro said it's only 16 people. It can be done. Yes. Drop said, close your eyes and let your mind wander. That did only decrease, Rich. That said, thank you, Queen. I was trying to ignore it. It's lol. I was not offering any tit wank out there. How dare you? I'm going to give Metallic a timeout, remove her from moderator, and fucking scrap the fucking alimony for that. No. In fact, I commented about the bike part today. It was the only time I've ever done that. And yesterday, 2 days in a row you've done it. It's all right. I'm not sensitive about it. I should have done my belt up. I fucking dare you. You're the number one fan tonight, my queen. Yeah, she'll be coming around chopping my feet off next. Yeah, see, I don't forget. Close your eyes and think of Britain, for fuck's sake. Oh, I thought you mentioned it twice. It's been 2 times recently. I don't know. Trigger warnings, yes. Yeah, should we put a trigger warning on this? Fucking molestations, threatened molestations, sexy assaults. Sounds quite an exciting life I lead, doesn't it? Not really, though. Begging to be touched up, and I never do. Fuck's sake. There you go. I'll treat you to a bit of ASMR. Not that you fucking deserve it. At least the fucking giveaway's done. Drop said shaping up for a good Saturday. It could be worse. You could be arguing with Dead Social. Well, yes. How do I sharpen my blades? What I do, I put an edge on them with a 1" by 30 belt grinder. They're quite cheap, but they do the job. And then I sharpen this on a probably 8" by 2" or 2.5" diamond grit 4-sided sanding thing. Sharpening stone. Just basically holding it on it like that. Well, you would need gloves though because you're holding a sharp edge, and just running it across it like that. Yeah, my belt sander is 1" by yeah, my belt sander is 1" by 30. Yeah, it's 1" and I make swords with that fucking thing. Really, it could be worse. I know I read that one. Yeah, and then I finish them off on a I can't remember what you call it. Sharpening stone. Protection sword will work, I reckon. You know what? They are working swords, and they are sharp. And thank you, TC. This is my Excalibur one. It's a little bit longer because I straightened out the edge for this one. Whetstone, yeah, I couldn't think what it was called. First time I did sort of pattern work on the metal, I thought it came out alright, to be honest. Oh, that made a nice noise, that did, didn't it? Do you want a bit of that in the microphone? Yeah. Tism in me triggers. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's quite nice, that. I love that one. I love both of those sorts. There you go. Don't say I never treat you. I can treat you like I do. All I get is fucking threatened of sexy assault. Alright, where are we? As I said, can't believe the size of my belt sander. I do worry it'll be too big to do scales on. Oh no, I reckon it'll be right. They said I have one in a finger file works. Well, Joe said love how they class swords in knife crime. Yeah, well, yeah. Richard said, found any other cheap tools to mod to blades? Nah, only the ones that we've mentioned. I do like the fucking tile rippers, whatever they're called. They're great. Drop said that's true metallic. I think mine's 6 inch wide, but I can't really do smaller stuff on it. Yeah, mine's 1 inch. It's a 1 inch belt. 1 inch belt. Thank you, Lee. Said gorgeous blade. Pete said, sounds good. So anyway, that's lovely stuff. Thank you, mate. That said, mainly I got it to do handles on Dot. Looks 10th, 12th centuries. Well, that's based off of what it is. I looked up basically King Arthur's Excalibur. And I took all the different ideas that people have done and then sort of made my own version. So I looked at the version from the... What's that King Arthur film called? The good one. I can't remember. But I looked up all different films and pictures and historical images of the Excalibur. And then, yeah, that's what I came up with. It's like a combination of all of them. What is that King Arthur film called? It's called Excalibur, isn't it? It's actually called Excalibur. So the film Excalibur. It's based on, yeah, thank you, Persia. It's based on different, it's based on all of the different versions put together and also the historical description. I looked up the historical description of Excalibur and it's partly that, but sometimes they describe it having a blue scabbard. Drop said, love the click when it's fully shifted. Yeah, it's quite nice, isn't it? Yeah. But mine isn't 12 inches, but it smells like a foot. Claymore is. I did find something called a straight edge. You can get them in a metre long. And are they hardened and tempered, Rich? Benign, 9.5. Doctor, did you watch the King Arthur movie yet with his? No, I haven't. I've literally got it here. If it's here, it means I haven't watched it yet. Yeah, with as fucking what's his name used to say, Carl Pilkington, Clive Warren, Clive Owen. Yeah, no, I haven't watched that yet. Still ain't watched it. Still ain't watched it. Yeah, if it's up there, it's something I've bought and ain't watched yet. Or it's something I've bought, or it's something I've seen, but I haven't watched. I've bought it recently. Fucking hell. Dad, don't bother. Some people reckon it's alright, Tactical. The 1980 movie, what, Excalibur, yes. But yeah, I don't expect it to be historically accurate or anything, as long as it's all right. Yeah, I'll watch it once and hopefully I'll let you know. Maybe I'll watch it soon, or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll watch it in about 10 years' time. Have I watched the animated Macbeth yet? I'm sure I fucking have. Hang on. I can't remember, Persia. if I have or not. Maybe I haven't then. No, I don't have. No, not recently anyway. It's only been 4 years. Do you know the word soon? All right, let's look up a dictionary definition of soon. I want to see if I'm still in the remit of soon. Okay. When I say how soon, no, how soon is now, that's the Smiths album. How long is the definition of the term soon? Right. Okay. Straight away, it says the term soon does not have a fixed duration. Done. Don't need to read any further than that. It simply means in the near future. Okay, now let's do a such time as how long is the future? Okay. So, how long is the future? The length of the future is indefinite. So, I am completely in my remit of when I say I'll watch it soon. If I don't watch it in even the next 100 years, I'm still that's still an acceptable answer. There you go. Yeah, all right. Okay. How long is the near future? Very, very soon, within a short time. How long is a short time? Okay, it generally refers to a period of minutes, days, or a few months. A few months, that could still be fucking, I don't know. Anyway, I'll watch it one day. I'll change it now. I'll watch it one day. I think less soon and more like at some point. Peugeot, though, that film is on my list and it's in my list of films to watch. Stream update. King Ponders Time. Don't start me on that. I'll go into an existential crisis discussion of time ending one day. I did have a little existential crisis one day when I was told on the radio that one day you started already, the universe is going to end. Imagine that. The universe is going to end. So everything that's ever been done ever by anyone or anything, any fucking thing ever, won't exist one day. How depressing is that? He said, I'll always say I'll do it tomorrow because tomorrow never comes. What a great idea. I might have to use that one. Just a stream update. King Ponders Time. The drop said, we just want you to wake up, Mike. Don't you fucking start. I'm not ready to wake up yet. Persia said, do you have it on a list to add to your list? No, I don't have it on a list to add to my list, but I have a watch list on YouTube that it's on. Would you like me to add it to a list? I could add it. Where's the comment? Okay. Let me copy your whole entire comment. Copy. Now I'll go to my thing that I have a list on Twitter, which is basically I message myself on Twitter because it's a good way. And when I wake up, I'll check my list in the mornings. And then I ignore it. That online list is getting pretty fucking big. But it's good because you can delete stuff off of it as well. The future is right now. Certainly is, Dot. It certainly is. But it hasn't been 12 years, but it smells like a foot. For fuck's sake. We are going to run out of space. But time is linear to human forms of consciousness. It all happened at once. DC said, I have read a philosophical text that we are born, alive, and dying at the same time. Work that one out. That makes sense to me. Yeah. As soon as you're born, you're just dying, aren't you? You know. Johnson, I used to call my ex tomorrow for the same reason. Time is a flat circle. Lee said, when I die, the universe ends and I wake up in another universe and we forget what I did in the last universe. I would like that to be true, but I don't know. It's a shame that you forget the last one. It'd be nice if you could remember it. That's it. I'm more worried about next week. I'm off on holiday, and I'm frightened I'm going to fall off the edge of the world. Felix said life is like a lit candle, or unreliable. That's one of my favourite jokes from Garfunkel's Dark Place. He says about Alice Lowe's character. Can't remember her name though. She said she was like a candle in the wind, unreliable. I was like, I think that's great. So never mind that. Anyone got a new Mandela effect? I'm sure I had one recently, Pergio. I'm sure I had one recently, and it was a real, you know, I was going to say a real one. They're all real, but can't remember. That's what I always use life is like a box of chocolates, expensive and full of bits you don't like. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Mandela effect. I'm sure I had a Mandela effect recently, Pergio, but I might have put it on the list. My fucking knees hurt. I'm going to have to make a cushion under here. Stop ramming my knees up against the thing. They said dreams are our memories from our past universal lives. Fucking hell, I had a fucking violent life when I was in my past life. Then nearly every night I dream about fucking killing someone. That sounds flat, doesn't it? What it is, I often have weird frustration dreams, okay, where everything's just going to shit. And then I think I start to wake up ever so slightly. And then I start to take control, but not fully control, just enough that I'm still fully asleep, but I've become ever so slightly aware of the frustrations and the things I can't do. And often someone's doing something to me. And then I'll end up getting a piece of wood and smashing their head in with it. And then I wake up. Yes, it's from Garfunkel's Dark Place, but I can't remember Alice Lowe's character's name off the top of my head. What's her character in it? Oh, Madeline Wool. Her name is. Yeah. That's the actress's name, but I can't remember her name. It's weird because you have the actor's name, the fake actor's name, then the character's name. Anyway. I often have dreams nearly every night of fucking killing someone. So I said, fuck those chocolates. I always want to get one with toothpaste in it. But my go-to at the moment happens to be, it is what it is. Yeah, I quite like that saying, yeah. Drop said, mine's usually in the neighbourhood of fuck it. Thesis had written more books than he has read, yes. So anyone's into their films and Garfunkel's Dark Place, he has just started a YouTube channel. And he did a 45-minute interview with Mike Flanagan, who is a horror film director, quite a famous one. Which is pretty fucking cool. Person, I do believe that dreams are a glimpse of an alternative universe. If you can't sleep or wake up for no reason, it's because you're awake in someone else's dream. My poor bastard alter ego then's having quite a lot of violent activities going on. Lisa, childhood trauma. Maybe. Yeah. But I often have, and I start to take control, and then I'll solve that frustration with a bit of violence, and then just as it gets bad, I'll often wake up because Andy said, hope a doctor or cops don't listen to this stupid section. Hello, Andy, by the way, you're right. Yeah, I would be right. This is all fiction. Doctor, I had a dream the other night that I got squashed by pension books. Are you sure that wasn't real? That was a premonition. Doctor said, my dreams are usually what I need to do the next day. It's exhausting to wake up and do everything I just did. Yeah, what a bastard. That'd be horrible. That'd be absolutely horrible. Yeah. I often have frustration dreams where I've found something like expensive and I've put it down to do something else, and when I've come back, it's disappeared. And then the dream will be trying to find that or something like that, or I need to go somewhere and I can't find the way. And then often someone will start doing something to me, and then I'll, yes. What was the one I had recently? But that ended up with someone getting battered. It was tools. I think I'd found a load of tools or something, and I was bringing them through my back gate. but I couldn't carry them anymore. So I put them on the floor to go indoors to get someone to get them. And when I come back, they disappeared. And it turned out someone had nicked them or sold them. And then most of the dream was me having a go at them for ages. Then I just decided I was going to hit them with a bit of wood. That was the easiest solution. Then that's when I woke up. So that moment when you're dreaming and you realise it doesn't make sense and you wake up. Yeah. Well, I think I often become aware. I'd become aware, start to solve the problem, and then I wake up. Yeah. I have dreams a lot, but I think it's because I will sleep. The only way I feel properly rested in the day, I need about 9 hours sleep. And that extra, so my normal sleep would be about 8 hours. If I have a lie-in or have a full 9 hours, it's that last hour when I start dreaming really heavily. And then I think it's because you're not quite, you are fully asleep, but you're getting to that stage where you're just waking up a little bit, maybe. Fever dreams I had this week have been bad. Yeah, fever dreams are always fucking. I hadn't had a fever dream for years. I used to have mental ones as a kid. Basically said, catch you later. Is going to retry my recording without the mask. Have a good Sunday. All going well. I'll email you soon. Lovely, Spacey. Take care, mate. Have a good evening. Good night, mate, and good luck. I'm looking forward to that footage. Get me, we'll sort it out, mate. We'll sort it out somehow. Take care, Spacey. Good night, mate. But it's some dreams but feels like in the back seat of your own body. Yeah, definitely. TC, best dreams I've had are about a woman having sex with me. Oh, yeah, they're always good ones. He said lucid dreaming is great if you're aware you're asleep and can control it. Now, I don't. So a lot of my dreams have a ever so slight lucid element to them, but then that's when I wake up. As soon as I become aware, I wake up. But yeah, Spacey, I think me and you will be able to sort out some kind of footage somehow. Good night, mate. Yeah. Darryl said, I once had a dream. I was getting ready for school. It was so real, I was utterly shocked when I woke up, saying, you're late for school. I was in the dream, nearly ready to leave. Then, bam, I was in bed. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I was smoking in one of my dreams recently as well. I don't smoke. I haven't smoked for years. And I have no... what's the word? I can't remember the word. I don't want to smoke, though. No temptation to smoke, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. I was reading about Alan Carr last night, the bloke who... Desire, thank you. That is the word. Yeah, that is the word. Alan Carr, Allencarr. Alan Carr, bloke who did the books. Lee said, I suffer a lot from sleep paralysis. It scares me every time. Yeah, I bet it does. I've never had that. DC said, worse than when you think you've woken up, but you're still in the dream. Yeah, I've had... I think I've had that a few times. Yeah. I do like a good dream. I'd be gutted if I didn't dream. I know people who say they don't dream. You can see the pattern in between the crosses there. Can't really see it much on my one, but they are there. Drop said, was about to say I must be rubbing off on you, then realised I shouldn't. Oh, Christ. Probably asked you all this. What are you up to tomorrow? Don't forget to like the stream, everyone, by the way. Yeah, could you see it in there, Lee? It's quite nice, isn't it? Metallics, you can see it even better. Greased or non-greased, for fuck's sake. I'm definitely going to do this style of handle again. I need to fill the holes a bit better next time, but this was sort of an experiment anyway. I quite like that. Let me take these gloves off. I always think I'm going to drop these fucking things. I think they do dropped. It's hard to say, but my hands were hurting earlier. And I've been wearing the gloves. And yeah, they do seem to help. And the wrist ones. But the thing is, I can't... What it is, if I'm constantly moving my hands, I'm constantly fighting against it. And then my wrists out afterwards. So if I'm doing shit like this, I'm better off not. It's the risks are better. The risk sports are better if I'm sat about doing nothing, if that makes sense. But yeah, I think they help. Anyway, yeah, I need to do this type of handle again. I quite like this. It was a bit of an experiment, this one, but I quite like that. Quite a nice looking handle, isn't it? And then I did a little bit of experimenting on the sheath. You believe these didn't fucking sell at the fucking preppers meets, either of them? And that was like fucking, I was selling for like 15 quid or something. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. There's 23 people watching. Fucking 15 quid, bastards. Didn't even want them. This is a good one to do, is try to put your finger through your hand. If you can do that, then you still know you're in a dream world. Yes. Yeah, I think the gloves work. Drops said, glad to hear. Don't call me Dewdrops. Yeah, I think they do work. I think they do. They definitely help. I think maybe it's just the tightness on my fingers. I don't know. Is that a Scandi grind? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. The drop said, do you end up selling more short or long blades? So this is the weird thing, dropped. I don't think I've hardly sold any knives. But when I went to that very first preppers meet, I sold all my fucking big knives. Every single one of them sold. All of the ones like this, all sold. Well, apart from one, that one up there, because most people said the handle was too small. Anyway, Mark, drop. I'll finish what I was saying. Dropped. Hang on. So I sold a load of the big knives, and then everyone kept saying, "Oh, I'd rather have a small knife." If you did a medium-sized knife like that, I'll buy them. I did a load of knives like that. No one wanted them. Mark, I entered you into the giveaway for the money that you donated for the crossbows, right? You were the highest donator. You've won a prize. You can pick either that or that. It's up to you. So you've won just by being the highest donator. So do you want this throwing axe, tomahawk, fighting axe? Or would you like this Bowie knife with a D guard and a nice leather sheath? Congratulations, Mark. And he said, Mike, do you ever dream something might happen in reality? I don't know. Well, I often have very mundane dreams. Very, very mundane dreams. Yeah. Just to check, Mark, that was you. You donated the money for the crossbows, wasn't it? What one do you want, Mark? You get to pick. But I know you didn't want to be in the giveaway, but you were. Here's the leather sheath for this. Right. Well, no, that one's a giveaway one. Tom and Sharon have won that. TC. I can't put them on the actual shop. They won't let me put knives on there. I have to be very careful. Natalia said, my daughter is babysitting her friend's baby, so we are meeting up at the shop and having dinner. I thought what you're doing tomorrow. Doc says, sounds about right. People mostly want display stuff. Yeah, I know. Doc says, sounds like a day. How are you doing, Metallic? Get the shifter installed. Lee said, love Scandi grinds. Most of my bushcraft knives are Scandi. With a few convex, I hollow grind any flat grinds, but use mainly for food prep. Metallic said, I did drop. You saw the pictures I sent Penny. Doc said, oh, fuck, yeah, that's right. My bad. So, Mark, come on, you got to pick. Come on, Mark. Don't let us down. Mark's won and he's fucking gone. Mark Gibney, you have won. I want you to pick one of those things. That's a night all. Cheers for the chat here. Good night, Tactical. I hope you're fully well soon, mate. So you can get you can go granny grabbing soon. Good night. But you're not allowed to go granny grabbing next weekend because you're supposed to be in watching the fucking Halloween special and the Spyro special. So you're not going out next weekend. Mark said, wow, thanks. I'd go for the knife. I didn't realise the one. Well, what it was, Mark, I didn't tell you, but anyone who's been donating money to the channel lately, I've been putting into this giveaway. So I put you in without telling you. Yeah. So if you send me your address, Mark, I'll get that sent to you, I don't know, next week some point. Yeah. There you go, mate. That's for your kind donation. And I appreciate it, mate. That's yours. All right. What it was, you was the highest donator, so yeah. I appreciate it, mate, by the way. You deserve it. That's a shut it. It's not my dad. The doctor said, probably going to miss it again. Going to be walking the kid. Yeah, I know. For you, yeah, you will, wouldn't you? Because it's going to be like 5 o'clock in the afternoon for you, isn't it? Yeah. My dad said, dropped. I tried starting some fishing pre-sticks on my lathe this week, but the end tip holder lathe broke. So it kind of ruined my week. Could have got the priest made this week if it hadn't happened. I've got the bit though that broke, and I'm going to fix it. I've got the bit out of it. Basically, the bearing broke. The bearing inside that, it's got a ball bearing, a ball bearing in a bearing washer. Fucking hell, I'm a fucking idiot. Had a bearing washer in it, completely broke. I got that collar out. I'm going to get another one of them, put it in, and send it our queen back, and then she should be all right. Yeah, melted, didn't it? Of the one I'm looking at hasn't got the plastic bits in it. It's got metal bits instead. TC said the axe looks sick. It's quite nice, isn't it? Well, there you go. Tom's got that then. Tom's got that. This is the weirdest thing of all, though, right? I originally made this for Tom, but then we realised what he wanted. He commissioned me to make him a tomahawk, right? I won't say too much, but he commissioned me to make a tomahawk, but I realised this was too big for what he wanted, so I made him another one. Yeah, so he's going to have both now anyway, whether he likes it or not. I should laugh. Turn it into a ring. Oh, well, there you go, my queen. I'm going to send you back a wedding ring. Yeah, I'll send you back a wedding ring. You didn't have one off me for a while. But that's wasn't plastic in the old one, was there? Yes, yeah, what it was. Yeah, there was plastic in it. Yeah, what it is dropped. It had a bearing washer, you know, like a wheel bearing washer. Fucking hell, why can't I talk? A fucking bearing, you know, like a bearing off of a skateboard wheel, but smaller, about that big. But it had plastic on the bit around it. I'll just get a one that's all metal. They're a replaceable part anyway. But that said, the biggest piss take was that the company was that to replace it, the company that made it, it would cost me almost half what I paid for the whole thing. Yeah. Metallic, if you look at that picture I sent you of one of the bearings, yeah, I don't know why I can't think of what it's fucking called. The bearings, sometimes they have a plastic bit covering up the BBs. Mark said, I'll send my address, Mike, to the coffee message or email. If that's, yeah, that's good. Either one, Mark, you can just reply to me on coffee if you want, if that's easier, or an email, and I'll have that off to you. That's a thank you for donating recently. I really do appreciate that, mate. Yeah, I did the draw earlier. Yeah, I put a couple of people in without telling them. Because why not? Why not? But at least if it works, it won't make the grindy noise. Yeah. You never seen one like this? Hang on. Let me just make sure this isn't showing any details. Yeah, so that's what broke, and the plastic bit melted, and what was left, all the BBs fell out, and the metal collar was stuck in the top, and the other collar was on the bolt. So what I'm going to get her is basically one of them, but a fully metal one. Yeah. It's all right, dropped. I've got one. I found one that's fully metal. Yeah, yeah, I've got one, the right size, 19 by 6 by 6, fully metal. It's all right. I've got one. Yeah. So what I'm going to get her is, hang on, I'll show you. But I need to get it it needs to be sent for me to put it in there. So what I'm going to do is get one of them. That's got metal. Yeah. There we go. I'll just get one of them. That's metal, that one. So, yeah. There you go. Pieces axe reminds me of smaller war axe that archers use. Yeah, I just came up with that design. I don't know. I just thought, yeah. So to take measurements and I'll find them out. There you go. Now I'm all right, mate. I got it. I've put in an offer for that as well. It said he'll take offers, so I put a lower offer in, and then if he accepts it, that'll get paid for and sent. Mark said, I appreciate the channel, Mike. Thanks again for you're fucking welcome, mate. I appreciate all the support you've given me as well, Mark. Yeah. Yeah, what I did, everyone who's been donating recently, I've put them in this giveaway without, yeah, you deserve it as well, mate. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. They said they come greased up. So it takes me back when I used to clean my skateboard bearings. Oh, that's exactly, every time I see those bearings dropped, that's what I call them, skateboard bearings, because that's where I've seen them before. Yeah, or sometimes in the wheels of shopping trolleys, going American now. Drops of graphite tends to do better for greasing those. All right, nice. But yeah, I've given them an offer. I've measured it all up. Yeah, it's basically 19 mil by 6 by 6. And that just fits back in there, and then that fits on top of the bolt, and then we'll spin. Yeah. But it needs to be sent here so I can put it back in and then send it metallic. It was the bastard thing was trying to get that out of there. Right? That was fully in there. How do you think I got it out? Have a little think and see if you can guess how I got it out. Don't tell them, metallic. Took me about 15 minutes to try and think of an idea. I thought of a few things, none of them worked. And then I thought, I'll try to think of, because I know there is a tool for doing that kind of thing. There is a tool for doing that, but I don't think you'd get one small enough to do that. That's a problem solvers who wants us on their corporate team, yes. I'll tell you what I did anyway. So I thought about just trying to pry it out, couldn't do it. I thought about trying to split it, like get something down the side of it and then pry it out. That wouldn't work. I tried to pry it out. I tried getting some of those pliers that when you squeeze them, they open and do it. Couldn't do it because my hands are fucked. I can't get the strength to do it. And I thought about the tool that you would use. So what I did, I got 3 nails with quite big heads, and I put the nails in there so that they jammed against each other, but the heads of the nails tucked underneath the collar. And then I put those nails in the vice and then tapped it off. Yeah. Because you couldn't, you probably could get a tool to do it, but it has to be a tiny little tool to do it. Lee said, I have a load of them in the shed somewhere. I used them for bearing blocks, for bow drills. Ah, yes, yeah. Yeah, well, look, we might have some, but the only thing is I think the ones we'd have would be bigger than that. And I think the skateboard ones are bigger than that as well. Quite a small one. I think the skateboard ones are about that big, aren't they? In my head, the skateboard ones are a bit bigger than that. Maybe more like, I don't know, 25 mil, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, you get me your address over, Mark, and I'll get that sent to you. And then that's done finally. Are they 1 inch? Yeah, they in my head dropped. They seem about 1 inch. Yeah, so what's that? 26 mil, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, they seem about that. They in my head they look about 1 inch. That's 19 mil, that one. But yeah, now it should all be done. I've sorted all that. I've got a metal one, fully metal one, nothing to melt. That's the thing. It seems a bit fucking speed of fucking Nave is going. Yeah, I was just trying to get that bit out because I had to get it out to obviously measure it and get a new one in there. I was hoping that there was packs of them, like 10 for, because at least then there'd be backups, but there weren't. Well, not for cheap anyway, so you just get one for now. Yeah, I know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I am going to have a nice lay-in like I did today. I had a lovely lay-in today. And, I had a lovely lay-in and woke up hangover-free. Not that I wake up with a hangover on a Saturday, but sometimes it's nice waking up that hangover. I'm going to start watching that Ed Gaines series tomorrow. Doc said, used to have them for the axles on my trebuchet, but I switched to the bike axle because the weight was flexing them. Yeah, it makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. How are you getting on with your trebuchet? Did you finish it in the end? No, you would have told me if you finished that, wouldn't you? I'm sure you would have told me. Are you going to join in the shooting competition with that eventually? I will still do the shooting competition. I don't know. I've actually, that reminds me. Sorry, I need to do that. There's a video that I can do. Me and Steve did a fucking shooting competition when he was here. Completely forgot about that. I forgot I had the footage to that because I haven't took it off my phone yet. Now, TC, thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. I really do. Oh, bloody hell, thank you. That means the world to me, mate. I really do appreciate that. TC said, keep doing what you're doing and always enjoy your chats. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. That helps me out massively. TC, this one goes out to you. And to people like you and Mark and, everyone else who contributes to the channel, this one goes out to all of you.
That's the funnest place to be.
Mark said, Mike, I'm trying to attach a torch to a Picatinny rail. What brackets do I need to clamp it down? I was trying earlier in the evening. I've loads of mounts and screws. What kind of torch is it? Because I'll tell you the easiest way to mount a torch on a if it's just a standard torch. Do you know the best way to do it, Mark? Now this is a peek through one, but a standard scope mount, a standard 1-inch scope mount. This is a high one. This is one designed so you can see underneath. But imagine like a standard one like that. Ignore this all sticking out, but just imagine that. TC said, do you do commissions? I do, but obviously my hands are fucked at the minute. What would you want, TC? But yeah, I sort of do what do you call them? Commissions, yes. It depends. It depends if I can. Yeah, let me know. What would you like? So, Mark, yeah, something like that. There's my big torch. So, a 1-inch scope mount will often hold one of these torches because they're the same width in the handle is. That works quite well. What else have I got? But that's the easiest way to do it. Drop said, used to before his hands got fat. Yeah, do. Yeah, 1-inch scope mount will work really well. Thing is, I can't show you my actual crossbows. I've got a crossbow up there with one on like that. Or the other thing you can do, Mark, is buy an actual dedicated gun light. They're only you can get them for quite cheap, for like 20 quid, a gun light. And they'll fit straight on a Picatinny rail. But yeah, 1-inch scope mount. It depends how big your torch is. You might need, you can get bigger ones. I think this is technically a 25mm. And then you can get slightly bigger because I think what's a inch has 26mm in it. I can't remember. But anyway, you can get slightly bigger ones. Drop said, I want to mount an old school mag light to my snub nose. One of those like 6D, that'd be fucking mental, yes. Right, let's get the mounts out for that then, shall we? Does it like having a bat with a gun attached? Yes, or a bat with a torch on it. Mark said, I've seen the Ed game. Yeah, I want to watch that soon. I'm going to watch it tomorrow. But yeah, 1-inch scope mounts work really well. You mount that on the weave. It depends where you want it, but don't get one of these. This is a high mount for look. You can basically look under it so you can still do open sights. But that torch, that'll fit in there. You might need 2 of them to make it more sturdy. You can get these things. They don't always fit on everything. There's another one of them type of things. But that's more for connecting a barrel and then a small laser. Yeah. Did you say you want it on a Picatinny? Yeah, so just scope mount. Best way to do it. They said double 2 Jubilee clamps. Maybe a cheap alternative for. Yes. Well, I have just read his comment again. Yeah, he said he wants to connect it to a Picatinny rail. So yeah, just get yourself scope mounts, Mark. That's the easiest way to do it. Scope mounts. Hopefully, Mark, them crossbows should turn up soon. I know they said wait a couple of weeks, but I have got on the way the one that you donated for, which was the. Which one did you donate for? The demon, the Barnet Demon Tri-Strike. That should be on the way soon. And I managed to get some money for some commission on some body armor I sold. With that and some of my own money, I bought the other one, the Man Kung Sobek, or whatever it is. Drop said, it's a good watch. I'm always mostly watching how the actors play the part, though. Takes me out of the story a bit. But dude did great. All right, nice. Yeah. I'm going to give it a go. I'll probably quite enjoy it. I'm going to start it tomorrow. He said, no problem. Buy a few beers or food, whatever more's needed. Thank you. I do appreciate that, TC. Yeah, I will. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll save that for next Saturday when I get some booze for the Spyroverse special. Next weekend, it's full of special videos. Next weekend, Halloween special Friday, and then Saturday is the Spyroverse special. Yeah. I'd want to smash it. Okay. Yeah, I could definitely do smash it. TC, I can definitely do smash it. In fact, let's have a look at one of my smash hits. I'll show you the kind of quality smash hit I can do. And they don't have to be this either. You can, you know, this may not be for a while, probably next year at this rate, but because my hands are fucked. Hang on. I'll show you my smash it in a second. Present screen, share screen. So this is a smash it I made. Yeah, look at that beauty. I sold that, I think. I know I ain't got it anymore. That's lovely, that is. But you don't have to have the black paint on it. You could have that taken off if you wanted to. Different guard, different pommel, and shit like that. Right, there you go. That was making my internet go a bit shit. But yeah, that's one of the smashes I've made. I don't know who's got that now. I must have sold that. Who's got that now? Can't remember. Well, sometimes I like to know who's got the things. I can't remember who's got that. Who bought that off me? I don't know. Doctor, some say it makes them from a bigger blade. That still fucking counts. I'm just I watched some people doing blacksmithing today, what they call traditional blacksmithing. The only way you're traditionally blacksmithing, right? So even people who do traditional blacksmithing aren't really doing, in my opinion, right? What I do, I just skip some of the process, because even the people, if you're doing traditional blacksmithing and you're using a fucking a fucking electric powered hammer, that's not traditional blacksmithing. Are you getting the raw materials and making the metal yourself? No. So it's not the same. All I'm doing is missing some steps. But that's how I see it. I just see it as, I can't see the point of hammering, because they get a piece of metal that they've already got from somewhere else, hammer it out, blah blah blah, and then I just miss all them steps, because half the time they use an angle grinder on it at the end anyway. Honestly, I looked at someone doing it and I thought, all they're really doing is doing all that work so they can charge more, because they could skip nearly all that process and just get a piece of metal that's already flat, but they don't. Yeah, they said I had a Commando World War II one. My mate broke it. Fucking hell! I definitely got sold, dropped. I just can't remember who had it. Spacey's back. Hey there, mate. Is that good news or bad news? That's the weapon minimizer. I am fucking. What's the point in adding extra steps to make things? It's pointless. So that's how I feel about welding weapons. It's been heat treated. Well, exactly. But yeah, I just miss out all that fucking shit that you don't really need to do. Spacey's had done the whole story, but audio's low again. So currently recoding and boosting audio. All right, don't forget I can do it as well, so I can always boost it up and then I might be able to boost it as well, mate. Just so everyone knows, I'll be off soon. I won't be on for much longer. I'm gonna have a nice, reasonably early night and have a nice lay-in and enjoy getting up on a Sunday, not fucking hungover. I'm dying. But yeah, next weekend is all the special stuff. Let me put the trailer on. I'm going to have to upload it. I'll upload quickly the trailer for... Hang on. I thought I'd uploaded this, but I haven't. for the Spyro special, right? This may knock down my internet for a while I upload it, so just be aware of that. Where are you? Where are you? All right, so just be aware my internet might go a little bit low while this is uploading. They said, I think I made one from Machete years ago and it got nicked. Yeah, it's a good way to do it. Convert other things. Doc said, I've got flat stock. I know if it's hot or cold rolled, and I go from there. Well, there you go, mate. Exactly. Spacey said, converted to MP4, AVC, X240, like used on those clips on StreamYard. He said, use same built-in mic I used when we chat. Yeah, that one's all right, isn't it? That one's all right. I stood there looking. I thought I'd frozen for a second. Then I looked at myself. My mouth was open. I thought the screen had froze. That's a preview of what people that are here for the late end of the stream. That never happens. These are nights. Let us know where to contact you. Yeah. Well, email or just come on here. Spacey said, but weird it goes low on the wind count. Yeah, it's bizarre, isn't it, mate? Bizarre. I got myself a little camera for when I go down the fucking cemetery with my cousin Barney. It's got the shittest quality fucking camera you've ever fucking seen. But it's nice and small. So I could strap that here or even on my head or something. Yeah. That way I think it would be. But yeah. It was 20 quid. Right. Here's a little teaser of what's coming. Right. Watch this and enjoy it. I'll say goodbye when I come back on. All right. This is what's coming next. This is the teaser trailer for next Spyro special.
What's that? Oh, just zero. Oh, God. What the fucking hell is that? Oh, it's just done. Bye.
That's just your little teaser. That's going to be the trailer for the premiere that's coming Saturday. Oh, that fucking black background with the TV. For that, I did this weird pulsing effect, and it worked so good. I had to take it off and not use it because I have plans for something else. And it looks like the fucking telly is coming out of your fucking telly. It's fucking insane. That's just a little trailer for it dropped. You wait to see the documentary, mate. But thank you. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Someone has just donated. Oh, thank you, Mark. Mark, love you, mate. Thank you. I won't read out your comment, but yes. Thank you, Mark. I really do appreciate that, mate. Cheers, Mark. Let me just make sure. Hang on. That said, I forgot about that. Mike looks great. It's an alright little trailer, isn't it? I quite like that. Message is private. Okay, yeah. Because I had to address him. Thank you, Mark. I've got it, man. So thank you. Yeah, that's the little teaser trailer for what is coming in regards to the Spyrophiles, the Spyroverse, which is coming next Saturday. Next Friday is the Halloween special. So it'll be a really good weekend for some mental stuff. All right. So I can't wait. You've come a long way. Thank you, Doc. Thank you. You wait to see the documentary. Yeah, cheers. I do appreciate that. Yeah, I've got a plan, and I think the idea will be used for the Halloween special. This TV thing. So it's giving it away a little bit, but yeah. Yeah, that's the little teaser. That'll be coming next Saturday, all right? I'm going to go to bed. Thank you all for watching. I do appreciate it. And see you next weekend. It's going to be a fucking good one. It's going to be very special. Sound like Donald Trump now. It's going to be the best thing you've ever seen. I got my fucking wig over there. I might put that on. So yeah, Halloween special about 9:30. Spyroverse special about 9:30. All right. Thank you for watching, everyone. Glad you liked it. Thank you, Dropped. Good night, everyone. I'll see you all next weekend. We'll do a late one next weekend as well. All right. Cheers for watching, everyone. See you later. Good night. Yeah, take care. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Thank you for the donations, everyone. Thank you, Mark. I'll sort your stuff out over the weekend and hopefully get it sent Monday. Good night, mate. See you later, everyone. Good night.